All right, Cashion Wildcats, welcome. Monday, I guess we'll call it evening baseball. Kind of getting towards the end of the season already. We're going to have baseball between your Cashion Wildcats and the Minco Bulldogs. And tonight is senior night. We are going to honor our one fantastic senior, Preston Cotter. And we're going to do that here in a few minutes. They're still warming up out there, but the plan is to do this about 4:45, and I know it's 4:44 right now, so we'll kind of keep an eye on the boys, see when they're ready, and we'll have our senior night festivities, so hang tight, and we will be right back.
The small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank. Small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
Oklahoma. We're so pleased to have you all here, and an extra special night as we're bringing you senior night. We'll be honoring our lone senior, Mr. Preston Cotter. Preston Cotter is the son of Brandon and Shannon Cotter. Preston has been a multi-varsity winner in football, baseball, also participates in FCA. Preston's plans for post-high school include going to college, getting a degree, and having a beautiful family. Preston's thank you note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me and following me to every baseball game the last 18 years. I love you guys. Preston's favorite quote, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. And his favorite memory with his team is beating Dibble 4-3 in the bottom of the seventh inning with the whole team running out in the field. Let's go ahead and give one more round of applause for senior Preston Cotter. At this time, we'd like everyone to stand, for men to remove their hats. We'd invite the Minco Bulldogs to join us down the first base line as we'll honor this great nation, the playing of the national anthem. All right, Mike, that was awesome.
That was great. It was fantastic.
All right, we love recognizing our man, Mr. Preston Cotter, the senior multi-sport athlete, a big-time football player, and in fact was an all-district defensive lineman for the Wildcats this past year. And as looks like we got a nice little homage to the entire group as the Cotter family joins all the good guys in gray, maroon, and gold. For a picture here, big shout out to my man Brad Stone, doing a great job with the camera. We can't do our job without him as well, promoting all these great guys. Mike, we've got the Minco Bulldogs coming to town. Steve Whalen brings his squad in at 7-13. They've had a pretty tough lineup. What's the story with the Bulldogs as they come into town this year?
Well, hey, all I remember is there's a little bit of a rivalry here from last year.
a little
bit of a heated rivalry, a little bit. So I know Minco, they're on the I guess we'll talk at the opposite side of they're kind of the winning record this year. But hey, they're rebuilding over there. I see some familiar names in the lineup that we saw last year. So those guys are going to step up, and we're going to have us a ball game today. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. The Wildcats coming in, I guess, what are we ranked? I forgot to see that. 17 and 5.
We are 19 and 5.
19 and 5. Come on, Nima. Big wins over Luther and Morrison last week. Again, big winners, 11-3 over Luther, 8-1 over Morrison. Wildcats right around ranked 7. We believe districts, we heard from Coach Mounts, districts have frozen rankings for now.
Correct.
And
we
what's
will
the story?
Be in that 7th spot. So as of April 10th, so as of last Monday, that's when district rankings established who would play top to bottom. There are 64 teams in Class 2A. So if you look at us being the 7th ranked, we would, in essence, play the 7th from the bottom as far as, I guess, after the top 20, they go by win-loss record. So we will get that in here for districts. Then they will re-rank with the remaining 32 teams. That'll establish regionals. And then after regionals are done, they will re-rank again, and we will look at it from that standpoint. So they will still put out weekly rankings every time, but as far as how we're sitting for districts right now, that is already set in stone. We don't know who we play yet. It hasn't been totally announced to us, but we will let you know as soon as we hear.
All right, very good. So a little different. It seems like it changes every year.
Right.
We definitely have been very aware of the re-rankings post regional play, right? That's happened in the past where Wildcats have actually moved up in some situations last year. But nonetheless, again, it's unique. Everyone else above 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, they all follow the district lines and they play it out as they should. Here we, Class A, B, and 2A, we require that voting scenario. So Wildcats are going to go out and continue to get style points. Again, 19-5 losses to 4 ranked teams. That one lone unranked loss to Lexington or Lindsay. That one is a head scratcher, but we all know what happened in that game. But nonetheless, the Wildcats sitting pretty and looking good as we enter in. So we've got a unique look here for the Wildcats today. So with Preston Cotter and senior night for Preston, it looks like he's going to try to move around a little bit.
He is. My understanding is we're going to try to get all 9 positions in for the senior here tonight, and he's going to get the start on the hill. So we haven't seen Preston pitch in a long time, but he's going to be our starting pitcher to get things started. And it looks like we got a different look behind the plate, too, with Cooper Frazee. But I'll let you look around out there, as I think I see an Aiden Berry sighting, a bunch of things different. So,
yeah, we've got certainly a unique day here on senior night. So on the hill, we've got senior Preston Cotter, his first start and first mound visit at all this entire season for the right-hander. Fantastic arm as we've seen him at third base. Behind the dish will be junior I guess that's Cooper Frazee.
Right.
And around the horn from left to right at third base, freshman Aiden Berry coming in for Prester. And good job for Aiden. He's earned that opportunity with his at-bats in varsity and in JV. So good to see him out there. He's absolutely put out a bunch out in the middle of left center. At shortstop, we have that is Chance Acord. Second base is the freshman Brody Nichols. At first base is the ever-dependable Derek Shaline, the junior, and then in the outfield, looks like in left, is that Carson Gump? Is he back?
I know there was talk of him being back, his hand being healthy, so it looks like it is. In center field, we've got junior Zane Stimke, and in right field, we've got our man Hunter Gibson. So with that, we've got the start here of it's going to be a busy week for the Wildcats. Again, Monday game, Tuesday game, and that Dibble for a doubleheader. And so starting off here will be number 8. That's Wilburn, left fielder, right-hander for the guys in gray and blue. The Bulldogs out from off I-40 in western Oklahoma. First pitch will be called strike, so good start there for the senior. Absolutely. So I'm going to get a lineup here as we go along, too. So number 8, I apologize. I guess that'll be Wilburn. So, yeah, I'll get them put in at the same time. So
that'll be second pitch. Swung on way ahead there is Wilburn as he'll knock that one. He's got a cage on his face mask. Don't see that a lot here in high school baseball. So certainly lead off here. Expect a guy that can get on base and can run it. 0-2. That'll be strike 3. 3 pitches.
Wow.
And a K for the senior on senior night.
So, hey, you can't do any better than that. So 3 pitches, 1 out. So, and they're going to keep him out there. It's not like you're going to get one batter as you're going to play on line. Here's your one batter. He's going to go in there and get him. Who do
we expect to come in post? Or are they just going to keep him out there the whole time?
I don't know. We'll find out. I think it'll be one of those things we all get to kind of play this mystery game together. So,
all right. So getting out ahead already. 0-1. Up top for ball 1, so 5 pitches, 4 strikes. The early K here for Preston Cotter for out number 1. Ferguson, right-hander, catcher here for Coach Whalen and the Bulldogs. That one's going to be chopped foul over us. That'll be strike 2. And again, appreciate you guys joining us. We had, looking at some of the stats, we've had right around 400 to 500 on average here through baseball season. So we appreciate you guys joining us throughout. We're not done. That's going to be a drop. They're striking the breaking ball. Was that a little action on that one?
Man, Preston been holding back on us. We need to put him on the mound more often.
Preston has pitched in the past, so it's not like he's just stepping up fresh for the first time. But give him credit there. Gets the nasty breaking ball for out number 2. And so with that, that'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, the pitcher, Hughes, here for the Bulldogs. That'll be a fastball, strike 1.
Man, you think he'd been practicing all weekend, knowing this was his time? Hey, Dad, let's go to the hill. Let's go practice a little bit.
Well, he's thrown quite a bit from third base. He's been fantastic for us on the corner. We'll have a little step off here.
And the pitch.
That'll be in the outside corner for strike 2, 0-2. Again, Preston, a big right-hander, 6'2", definitely has the capability, leads the team from a batting perspective in a lot of categories. He's shown his athleticism, and that one's up top, just misses, but a good 0-2 pitch. 1-2 here, 2 outs. Preston Cotter he's looking calm, and there's no nerves here for my man.
Not at all, not at all.
That one's outside, just misses. No chasey there from Hughes. So 2-2 is the count. Coach Jay calling the pitch here. Breaking ball gets him. Backwards variety, 3 batters, 3 Ks. How about that for senior night as the Wildcats send him down. The Bulldogs head back out into the field here as we move to bottom of 1. Wildcats will look to take the lead here as we're tied 0-0. Mike, we've been preaching Cotter's praises all season. I mean, and now he's coming out on the mound and gets 3 Ks.
Hey, there's some talk about he had a little bit of a sore arm before when the season started, so he decided he wasn't going to pitch this year just to save it and save it for the field. And man, looking good out there.
Yep. If the goal is to get him out playing as many positions as possible, I believe he's going to have to go back to the infield. He's probably done for the bump. Who do we think is going to be coming out to pitch for the Wildcats?
I mean, honestly, Derek hasn't seen the mound in a little bit, so I'm not saying just because my kid, he just didn't pitch last week. And
Mike, we know that about you.
He might come out there. I was looking at kids that hadn't had as much time. Maybe Parker gets some time out there. Who knows? But outside of him, you're looking at Cooper's got the most innings at 32, so obviously you won't see him. I don't think you'll see Hunter. I don't think you'll see Chance.
No.
You're going to hang those arms for tomorrow's game against Ampo.
Yep.
So I would think you're going to see Derek or probably Parker come in would be my guess.
Maybe Brody. Brody still could come back, right, based on rest?
He could. Yeah, he could. He's pitching 8 games, so that's the only reason I thought maybe not there, so we'll see.
Okay. All right, so on the mound, right-hander number 3, Hughes for the Bulldogs from Minco. You mentioned it. We play these guys on a lot of sports. We see them. Minco reminds me a lot of Morrison, reminds me of Hooker. Groups that really excel in multiple sports. And they've got a strong culture out there. I know the rivalry's been heated. And I tell you what, homecoming, blackout for football, it was a big deal last season in football season as the Wildcats had strung 4 or 5 against the Minco Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs were able to get a little of revenge. I think the Wildcats were able to get the victory in basketball this year, if I remember correctly. I think we'll have to go back and look. But nonetheless, here, baseball, maybe the rubber match here in terms of all sports. We'll have Cooper Frazee leading off, no doubt. Behind him, Chance Acord, most likely our man Preston Cotter batting 3-hole. And batting cleanup for the Wildcats will be Derek Shaline. Derek, first baseman. Derek leading, again, the stat-wise, he's been fantastic. But let's talk a little bit about Cooper Frazee at leadoff. Cooper batting .342 on the season, number 3 on the team, .446 on-base percentage, 26 hits, 19 RBIs. But we've talked about this. You brought this up. You're our stats guy, Mike. It's that quality at bat and that is that ball in play scenario for my man Cooper Frazee. I
mean, Cooper with a 90% contact rate. I mean, hey, and then when he does put the ball in play, you're raising that average up to 358. So I'd want to see that kid swinging and swinging and swinging. So.
Yeah, Cooper's, if there's any bugaboo about Cooper is that, with guys in running position, he's hit high fly balls. That's been the situation out in center field. Certainly does everything you want and has a green light. He's not the typical Mounts leadoff who's going to take about 27 pitches. If he likes it, he's going to get it.
For sure.
All right, so Cooper Frazee will lead off here for the Wildcats. Around the horn behind the dish will be, it looks like it will be Ferguson for the Bulldogs. Left to right from third base over Valdez. Shortstop Mullinex, we've called his name quite a bit. Second baseman Mounts. First pitch is way outside. First baseman, that's going to be Brassfield, who will not be hitting today. And outfield, left field Wilburn, center field Pate, right field Anthony. First pitch ball. Big wind. We haven't talked about the wind going out.
Oh, man. Blowing almost to dead center.
That's up top, 2-0. I didn't see the throwdown. Did you get any speeds on the pitcher while we were
chit-chatting? But let's get out the jugs gun. Let's
putting you to work, Mike.
Hey, no, it's all right. That's why we bring it.
Mike literally is. Mike, you're just a dude that loves baseball.
I do. I eat it. I didn't know I was like this kind of until my kids started playing, and then you think about it all the time, and
then you get after it. Well, you pour your heart and soul into your kids, and definitely everything here in CWTV. We're grateful. So 3-0 here, dirty 30, most likely a take. Let's see if Cooper has a chance to take a hack, and he won't. And right around 67 here for Hughes on that fastball up top. Maybe, pitchers get warmed up. It takes a little bit to get warmed up.
Right.
So Frazee with the walk. That's base on balls. That's number 16 for him on this season. That'll bring up Chance Acord. Acord batting 2-hole all season, 281, 466 on-base percentage. Chance also with 3 home runs. See what happens here on first pitch. No steal outside. That'll be ball 1. I think we've always seen his fastball here from Hughes.
Right. We'll see. I haven't seen. He's got to make some accuracy with the fastball before he can open up some other things. So
that one is up top. It'll be called strike. 1-1. We do have the best view here. Big shout out to our officials. Can't have the game without them. They're not. We don't always agree with them, but that's okay. We don't have to agree with them. We just can't say that they're dumb or ugly or something.
No,
right?
I'm just glad they're here. I got calls today going, "Hey, do you know of any officials? Ours aren't coming tonight." So from some other schools. So we're just glad to have them.
That one's inside off the armpit. Acord will take a look at Hughes.
Man,
he tried to get out of the way. That's a tough one, and so he had to wear that one on the left pectoral.
He almost threw that bat all the way to the brick in the dugout over there.
So with runners at first and second, that'll bring up our man of the night, Preston Cotter. Leads the team with home runs with 4 on the season. We'll go up top for ball 1. So a little unique spin or a little move action there with runner at 2 now as we see Hughes kind of doing a kind of a rubber man look around.
Right. I mean, there's the shortstop and the second baseman are not pinching to the bag at all, so he can show all he wants, but there's nobody there.
We'll have time. Nice work there by Cotter owning the box. If you're Coach Whalen, the situation, you're 7-13, you're taking on a juggernaut in the Cashion Wildcats. I mean, Monday night, is there anything are we seeing their ace? What's the scenario here?
I don't know if we are seeing their ace. There's going to be a stolen base.
All right, so with the movement there as Cooper Frazee goes down to 3, the throw not in time. We will have a stolen base. That is stolen base. That's not an indifference, is it?
No, it is not. That's number 11 for number 14 for Frazee, and Chance being his 9th of the year. So
all right. Fastball, that swung on by Cotter. You can't hang back on that one, so that'll move the count to 2-1. No outs here for the Wildcats. On deck is our man, junior Derek Shaline, playing a little first base today. Brooke had a great weekend, but not the best weekend for Caden Brooke out in where were we this weekend? In Choctaw, Oklahoma, Choctaw area.
Yep.
2-1. Runners at second and third. Big hit, right side. It's traveling deep. And that's going to hit off the wall. That's easily going to score 2, and it'll be a stand-up double for my man, senior Preston Cotter.
Woohoo! Man, that was about 3 feet from going over in that right center corner. So got every bit of that and just finds the top of the wall.
Huge hit, and that wasn't any extra effort.
Not at all.
I mean, that was an absolutely smooth missile if those things go together. As it was well struck right side. It's exactly what you want to do with runners at second and third. And, he's probably telling himself, if I actually would have paced it a little bit, I probably could have put that one over the fence.
Right.
But nonetheless, we've got a double, 2 RBI. That brings up Derek Shaline. That's first pitch up top. Derek, what can you say about Derek? I'll say it. Kid's just been phenomenal this year. 426 leads the team in hitting average. 500 batting or on-base percentage leads the team in hits at 29. And second with RBIs at 19. Your perfect 4-hole. He'll take another look inside and up top for 2-0. And I know you don't like to brag about your boy, so I'll just do all the work for you.
That's
but
all right.
It's been fantastic.
He hasn't been happy of his hitting as of late, so he was watching videos of what happened earlier in the season to see if he can get back into, see if his stance was right, all those other things to make it perfect going up there. He wants to be a teammate that everybody can rely on. So,
well, we'll have a pass ball, and that'll move Cotter, stolen base for him, and he'll have a little courtesy, or maybe pinch running. I apologize, as junior Creed Kastner comes out. Creed's been fantastic on the base path for the Wildcats. 3-0 here, dirty 30 for my man Derek Shaline. Looking for something right side. If he has, he'll have the take. 3-1. That move that. The number went down a little bit. Now it's back up. We're going to go 99.67 now on 3-0 strike. Now 3-1 here for Derek. That'll be well struck. Right center. That one's going to drop and touch grass. That'll give you an RBI single. So Derek Shaline doing work as he has all year. RBI number 20 as Creed Kastner comes in, and the Wildcats up 3-0.
Man, nobody out. 3 across the board. That's the way you want to start right there. So great job with Derek. 3-1 hitters count. He got one down the middle he liked, and he just put it right back up the middle.
All right, so that'll bring up the freshman, Brody Nichols. Brody on the year, a little moving up a little bit, 206 on the season, on base 349, takes first pitch strike. Brody has 7 hits on the season, including 8 RBIs, so doing good work. He's moved up. He's been kind of 9, 8, 7, 6, now 5 hole. So Coach Mounts and Brody, a little trust improvement, and that's a big deal for Coach Mounts.
It is, and Brody saw, we've had quite a few freshmen get in the lineup this year, and I hear that Kyle Yow's hand is healing. There's a chance we may see him this week as well. So we'll see.
We don't need to rush it.
No, we don't at all.
Yeah, Kyle, fantastic freshman, had that big home run with a little fake steal delay. Derek working his his Flintstone feet over there.
That was kind of a unique fake. So
I loved it. So 2-1 here for Brody. Again, Wildcats already up 3-0. 4 batters, 2 hits, 3 runs. Courtesy to Preston Cotter and Derek Shaline, 3 RBIs. That'll be a fastball. Actually, no, it would be up top. My apologies. I was being mean to my man, Brody Nichols. I thought that was going to be called strike.
Brody got some time up here on the headset last week with your boy Nathan.
Yep.
Brody has desire to be a broadcaster later on, so he wanted to come up here and see what it was like.
Brody will take that one off the handle. And that's exactly a ball he needed to swing at. That, unfortunately, was a little inside, kind of cast it out. That'll move the count to full, 3-2. No courtesy or no pinch running for Derek as well. I thought maybe they could get some more guys out there, but nonetheless, Derek says, I got this.
Maybe it was just for the courtesy for the pitcher, and they'll use them later on in the game maybe.
Absolutely. So. Courtesy, my apologies.
There
That's right, as Preston was on the mound. 3-2. Nichols waiting for the delivery. That one's going to be popped up right side. First baseman's got a chance on it. Actually, catcher will come back. Pitcher will have the last look. The wind is tough, and the sun. It is absolutely Bermuda's Triangle over there on that right side with any pop foul. Wind looked like it blew it towards first, back to catcher, back to Hughes.
I thought it was originally that's going to go out of play most days, I would think. So,
Mike, your favorite saying here?
Make him pay for the dropped foul ball, for sure. It doesn't go as an error, but let's see if it does end up costing them.
Nichols well ahead there. He chops that one. That'll go foul. So count stays 3-2. So quality at bat for the freshman. On deck is Parker Atkinson, most like. Was Parker out in the field?
He was not.
He was not. So DH, and as of now, as we see where we are right now, Parker Atkinson, the junior, has been pitching well as of late. Full count for the freshman. That one's going to be outside, ball 4. So good work, good at-bat for Nichols as he draws the walk.
You were talking about quality at-bats, seeing a bunch of pitches, and Brody definitely did that.
So with runners at first and second, that brings up Parker Atkinson. Parker on the year, what's he been at?
Well, Parker's at the 4th on the team with a .314 batting average, and on base right about the .450 mark. So
There you go. So keeping Hunter Gibson out in right field allows for that DH to kind of get flexed out. Parker's earned it. He'll take first pitch. That'll be in the dirt. Derek will walk into third base as that one hits the back padding and rolls to the pitcher. Short backstop here in Cashion, just like a lot of other high schools. Field turf doesn't help.
So if you watch Parker, beginning of this year, he would keep that index finger up when he would hit. He's tucked that in, and he's really squared some balls up the last few games. He said he's been working on it. He originally did it when he kind of hurt his finger, and he says, hey, I think it's been enough years. I can tuck that thing back in now. I think we're good to go. So,
all right. Oh, that one's going to go off the elbow or the hand or the bat. It's one or the other, so that'll be called strike, I guess. Foul ball. There's a Reese Hobgood sighting. Reese, congratulations on your Route 66 championship this weekend in soccer.
Woo-hoo.
We don't have soccer here in Cashion, but we could probably field a pretty good team. Swung on and missed there as the fastball. It was a drop third strike. I guess it was. Derek Shaline doesn't come home wisely, hangs tight to see what the throw does. So that'll be out number 1 on the K. So as Parker misses there, that'll be out number 1, and that'll bring up number 6, Aiden Berry, playing third base for the Wildcats today.
Man, I mean, what do you want to say about Aiden? 3 at-bats, and he's got 2 doubles and a triple. So I'm excited. I know he's excited about getting into the varsity game with runners on second and third right here.
So Aiden coming in. He'll play a little third. We'll see what happens after the fact with Preston Cotter. I'm not sure if there's another home for Aiden here right now, but he's going to take full advantage of this at-bat. That's going to be called strike, unfortunately, there for the freshman. So this is in varsity play. We've had 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, and I even had to shorten this.
4.
I think we've had 20. I think I counted 26 people that have actually had some sort of varsity time.
So if we look at the freshmen, though.
Oh, as far as freshmen?
So
yep.
Kyle Yao, we've got Nichols, Ryder Likens. We've got Barry, Nabavi, Myers. That's 6, at least 6. And Braden Stimke's been a pinch runner quite a bit.
I can give you the full stat if we want to. That's everybody that's played in varsity time.
Westerhoff has got a little time.
Yep.
Compton's done some running. Justin Sylvester. So I love seeing that. Future is bright there. Do we have a count here? I guess we got to have something here.
Aiden went down on strike.
Oh, okay, my bad. So we missed that. Aiden Berry with K. So give credit to Hughes coming back, getting 2 Ks, 2 outs. That'll bring up Hunter Gibson. On deck is Zane Stimke. Hunter playing right field. That'll be up top for 1-1. Get the scoreboard up to bat. So runners at second and third. No one better here than the junior Hunter Gibson. Just needs to put something out there in right center. Follow the lead of his compadres, Cotter and Derek. He'll went right side. Just misses as it hits the right side funky bunch on the fence. They didn't even flinch. They didn't even move. They're like, whatevs. Whatevs.
So I don't know if he meant to put it that way, but he's definitely got to wait on this guy and just drive it wherever it's pitched.
Yeah, so definitely not Hughes is not going to overpower you. The Wildcats looking at someone pitching right around the high 60s here. So to Mike's point, got to stay patient. He tries that time. That one drops in. That'll go foul. So the count will stay 1-2 here.
Hey, if you're listening, important game tomorrow.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, for sure. Number 4 ranked Ampo coming to town. I'm excited to see them in a regular season game. They came to our regional last year, and we took care of business, but I'm excited to have them in our ballpark in a game that should affect district state.
We didn't see them we saw them in state in the quarters.
Was it the quarters?
Yeah, we saw them in the quarters. So Hughes coming back after giving up 3 runs, gets 3 straight Ks, and that'll end it for the Wildcats as they bat 8. They do put up a 3 spot, and we'll move to top of 2 as the Wildcats up 3-0. Hang tight. We'll be right back.
Escape.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
All right, welcome back to Lance Beitler Field in beautiful Cashion, Oklahoma. The Cashion Wildcats are taking on the Minco Bulldogs. It looks like Preston Cotter's going to stay out on the mound here on senior night. Preston was awesome in his first outing of the game or of the year. Came out, faced 3 batters, 3 Ks. And so in the field, it looks like Acord's is going to go to short. Is that Aiden Berry that's staying at third, or is that okay? Or is that Ryder Likens?
No, I think that's
Ryder Likens.
Is it Ryder?
Yeah, I think that's going to be Ryder at third, and it looks like Cooper Frazie's going to go out to center field as Nathan Ababi comes in behind the dish. So top of 2, Cotter first pitch. That one's a little outside for ball 1.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I thought Hunter was out and right, but that's actually Max Higdon out there. So
that's a
2-0 second ball. So
I need to scoot my chair up. I'm kind of slouching with my posture. I need to get that figured out. All right, 2-0 here for the senior, taking on the 4-hole hitter. That one swung. That's going to go right to Brody Nichols, and snow cones for everybody as Brody Nichols gloves that one. Credit to the freshman there. Good work. He didn't panic. Took his 2 steps and found himself a little treasure in the right-hand glove. That'll be out number 1 as that sends Molinex, the shortstop, back to the dugout on the line out to 4. And that one is hit to third base. Ryder Likens with the glove in time. No, it's not. So first pitch single as Valdez, the third baseman, I couldn't even get his name out,
I know, right?
is able to get the hit there. First hit given up here, so the no-hitter's off for the senior.
that would have been too much of a storybook right there, right?
Got to go back to Nichols. Great play there. That'll bring up Beck, the 6-hole hitter, number 34, DH, and will show bunt here for Coach Whalen. He'll pop that one up. That one will roll foul. Nabavi working to get to that one. Had an inside lean. That'll be foul ball, strike 1. Bobby had a chance. Like got kind of stuck in his.
Right.
I was like, move, son. And I don't know why people are calling me at 5:21. I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not going to answer the phone.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. 0-1 here.
Got to have a little
pullback swing.
Little work-life balance. Come on now.
These are just good people. They're wanting to help me out.
That's right.
That's good. So Beck, the DH, coming in, showing bunt. Falls back in the count. 0-2. 1 out here with runner at 1 is Valdez. It's senior night as our man Preston Cotter comes back out the bump. We were wondering what was going to happen. Fastball, that's chopped. Has a chance at turn 2 as Nichols will go ahead and go to 1. He'll get the force on the fielder's choice. That'll be out number 2. Good choice. It looked like Nichols slowed up. You know, he has the right to that ball. And, just a little coaching from Coach Nabavi. I say come full force, and if there's a contact, you might have a chance at a double play anyway.
For sure. I mean, we saw that this weekend with our girls, too. Hey, you come through and you make them get out of the way. So,
nonetheless, takes the easy out, gets out 2, and that'll be strike 1 here as runner at 2 is Valdez. I apologize. Valdez.
Right.
My apologies. This is Pate, the center fielder, number 12. Another right-hander here for the Bulldogs. Little wheel, nothing there. Again, not being overcritical of Nichols, but you'd like to see him just charge that. Go get it.
You could probably have both if you're on the tag and everything. So
fastballs pop right side. That's danger. It looks like Nichols will call off Hunter. That's actually Max Higdon, double X Higdon, a sophomore. Nice charge there by Higdon, but Nichols has got that at the cut, and that'll be out number 3. So they do, I guess the Wildcats do allow 1 hit. No Ks this time, but a couple of nice plays in the field there for the freshman Brody Nichols as they retire the side there, and Wildcats will be back up to bat as we move to bottom of 2. So is the experiment with Cotter at pitcher, is that going to be something that will last? Do you think we might see Preston later in the season?
I think you never know. Hey, especially if you're trying to eat up innings and stuff, you want to save some arms. So, for sure.
Okay. All right. So I don't know what's going to happen with the lineup, the batting lineup, as we had a little bit of change. Looks like Nabavi is going to keep his gear on. Zane Stimpke was in the field, was he not? Was he in outfield? I believe he was.
He was in center field, yeah.
Center field. No. Cooper Frazee was in center. Was Cooper not in center?
He was a catching.
No. Nathan caught last inning.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and change up his innings then.
Yeah, so Nathan came out to catch. Cooper went to second. I believe that replaced Zane in left, and it was Max Higdon in right.
Okay.
So
man, too many changes. I'll have to go back and watch it and rescore it so everything's right. So.
All right, so that'll bring up bottom of 2. The Wildcats up 3-0 here on senior night, honoring Preston Cotter. Big shout out to our man Camden Maroney. I know Camden had a little bit of injuries here and there, started the season, but I tell you what, the kid is absolutely blowing up on the golf scene. Wildcats ranked 3 in the state in Class 2A golf. They've got a chance to not only go back to state but win it. Runners up a couple of years ago, top 4 finish last year. Camden, the one bag along. It's been hit or miss between Seth Brown and a little bit of Aaron Holton, but Camden has been a top finisher for the Wildcats. We definitely miss him for sure. And so it'll be, again, a lone senior night for Preston Cotter. All right, Zane Stimpke up to bat. On deck will be Cooper Frazee. So we'll chot in and we'll put in a little Stimpke on the ledger. 9-hole for the Wildcats. We'll just play left field. We'll just put him at left field for now.
So Zane on the year got a few at bats. He got 7 at bats. Got 1 hit along the way. So we'll see if he can add to that.
All right, Hughes on the mound, the right-hander. We'll get a check swing and we'll have a strike. So, Zane he's been really good. I just want him to have that confidence and take that approach that we know we can do from him. He'll take a healthy hack at that one. That'll be 0-2 for Stimpke. So he falls back. Hughes, give him credit after giving up a couple of hits, a couple of walks. 3 runs, comes back, gets 3 Ks at the bottom of the lineup. Stimpke will take ball 1-1-2 here for the junior.
And Hughes not wasting any time. He's pitching Cooper Frazee fast out there, one after the other. So
and he'll get the fastball as Stimpke way ahead on that one. That'll be strike 3, out 1. And so the Wildcats here at the bottom of 2 will now come up with one-hole hitter, right-hander Cooper Frazee. Cooper caught in the first inning, went back to center field. He and Chance Acord have been flip-flopping all season between shortstop, center field, and the pitching mound. Hughes with the first pitch delivery. That one will be swung on, and that will go out of play. Foul ball, 0-1. So give credit to our man Hughes getting out ahead, doing good work. Big shout out again to all of our fantastic sponsors making this free of charge. You'll see them in the right-hand corner and commercials. Again, here on the Squirtle Network, Cashion Wildcats TV, one of the leading streaming services here in the state of Oklahoma. Over 1 million folks. We do have Derek Shaline, looks like in the bullpen. Nathan Nabavi getting a little work there as well, and they'll take a strike there. So moves the count to 1-2 here for Cooper Frazee, the junior right-hander. Cooper, definitely utility player, could probably play a lot of positions that depended on at short and on the mound for sure for the Wildcats. Hughes up top, that'll be ball 2.
Hey, Cooper's going to have to be patient here, but I'd like to see him get one he likes and give it a ride.
So with 1 out, Frazee 2-2 count. Need a base runner here. That's up top for ball 3. Full count, so after falling back 0-2 quickly. 3-2 here for Cooper again on deck, Chance Acord. Cooper reached on walk last inning. I think he'd rather have a hit here. He'll take a hack there. Cooper, again, he's a kid not sitting around for walks.
Oh, not at all. This kid has seen enough pitches coming at 90 miles an hour. He's just going to have to be patient here with the one coming about 60.
Full count for the junior. Renner Hughes been doing well here. Let's see if he can break that up. Breaking ball, right center, right fielder in the sun, and will make the grab over his shoulder. So give him credit there. Tough wind out there, and if you're anywhere on the right side of the field, it's danger. Cooper Frazee puts one in play. That'll be a pop-up out to right field. That'll be out number 2, and that'll bring up Chance Acord here. A little 2-out rally for the Wildcats.
Chance sitting at 3 home runs on the year. Trying to see if he can catch Mr. Cotter for the team lead.
That one just outside for ball 1. I like the zone from our official today thus far. so far been consistent. So Chance taking that one from Hughes off the left chest, he'll call time. And I don't blame him. I mean, it's go, go, go. So Chance didn't even have a chance to get his hand on the bat. What do you think about the pitch clock?
I would love to see it in high school, especially when we do JV games right after this. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's not be out here for 5 hours, and let's just play some ball.
Chance not trying to be a jerk, I promise. He's not able to get it. He just needs a little 1 foot out of the box, I think. And so working Hughes here, gave him a little stare back. Moves the count 2-0. Again, this is where, the game within the game within the game within the game occurs. Acord at the front of the box here, looking for something to hit. 2-0. Hughes with the delivery. That'll be outside up top for ball 3. Dirty 30 for my man Chance Acord. Most likely a take here from Coach Mounts. Let's see if Chance will listen.
Well, I'd swing through if it was ball 4. I'd want to see at least one more. Oh, there's your one, Chance.
9.68 now as it goes up to pitch count or strike count here with 3-0. Moves the count to 3-1. He didn't want that one either. I wouldn't want that inside pitch.
No, why would you want an inside pitch with the wind blowing out?
So a little tit for tat here between Acord and Hughes. Chance is like, I'm going to make you go my speed. So 3-1, 2 outs. That's going to be up top for ball 4. So hit by pitch in the first, walk in the second. Wildcats have a base runner here with Preston Cotter, and we'll have a visit here as Coach Whalen. This may be just to help out his pitcher here a little bit, I think.
Hey, maybe he's got a new joke. You never know. Now, I don't know what his plan is after Hughes, but I know it's got to be frustrating when you're out in that center circle and things aren't necessarily going your way. So,
well, the situation with Chance, right? He's just trying to get set, and so I get it, and so I think the conversation, if you're Coach Mounts, is maybe say Coach Mounts is not going to have this conversation, but it may be, hey, put your hand up, leave it there until my guy's set, and then we can go. But you know umping better than I do, Mike, and you've done it, so it'll be a situation here where.
I mean, there's times when a kid's rocking and rolling, you just want to throw them off their tempo. I don't know if that's necessarily what Chance was trying to do.
I don't think it was. I think he was trying to get ready.
Right.
All right, Preston Cotter, who had that 2 RBI double, stand-up double right off the right field wall. Senior night, a nice job pitching. He's got 3 Ks already as well. Runner goes as Acord. That's going to be outside. Not a chance as Acord flashing the speed. Man. Another stolen base for the Wildcats.
That was a stolen base without a throw. Those are the easiest ones.
And that was the perfect pitch. It was a supposed fastball outside.
Right.
It just wasn't good lead there and a good kick. So with runner at 2, 1-0. We have a time call. Good job by the home side dugout. A little conversation out there, letting Chance know he's got nobody covering him.
Looks like we'll see, they're going to pinch in a little bit.
So that one will go outside for ball 2. Awkward. That's asking Hughes to do a lot there to basically kind of contort himself, 180 style to take a look in his delivery and come through and find the glove. I just prefer a little wheel action. He'll come back at him now. The breaking ball will drop, and I'll be 3-0. It drops, but not enough. So Cotter staying patient here. Another 3-0 count here for a Cashion batter.
I think if there's ever a green light, it's for the lone senior on senior day right here.
Let's see what happens as Hughes has got to find the zone. That'll be a spin move. He's got a chance.
That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
It was a great move, great tag. Tough throw back from the shortstop to the pitcher. But, give credit to Hughes there. It was very close. But give Chance credit. Got back. Safe under the tag. 3-0. He goes. No hit and run. Throw not in time as it will be ball 4. We'll still give the credit to the stolen base to Chance Acord. So with runners on the corners, guess who? My man D. Sheeline leading the team in average and in hits. No one better as Derek was able to get the RBI with the hit to right center, bringing in Preston Cotter. Preston says, no, I'm running.
You're not today.
He's not
Sorry.
gonna have a chance.
He's waving him back. He says, no, I'm a senior. You can go back, and they're going to do it anyway.
Coach Mounts wins that battle. So with 2 outs, runners on the corners, that'll bring in junior Creed Kastner with a little courtesy for our pitcher. Derek Shaline, again, with that hit earlier in the first inning, RBI. Derek already on the season with 20 now RBIs, number 2 on the team. Runner goes. And that will be
defensive indifference.
Indifference, yes. I'm learning every single day. I love my man. So you listen to Mike. You listen, you'll just learn. Just listen in. You don't have to do anything. You can cheer on the Wildcats, but you'll learn a little bit about baseball. Fastball, that'll be low and outside for ball 220 for Derek. Runners at second and third.
Man, we just keep scooting closer and closer in that on-deck circle, and soon he's just going to be right behind Derek in his shadow.
Well, who makes the call there? Is that the ump that makes the call
I
on that?
would back him up. But
that's outside 3-0 here, dirty 30 again. So 3 straight batters with 2 outs, 3 straight 3-0 counts. Derek.
There is a shadow from the press box. Is he trying to stay cooler? I don't understand.
The pause in the shadow too. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to get your timing, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Kills me. Moves the count. Now we're up to .97 now, full on 3-1 here. Green light for Derek here with runners at second and third. Right side is absolutely beautiful. That will be. Take a hack.
That's one of those I want it.
Hey,
so.
You know what? In this game, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that.
I totally agree.
I'm okay with that.
Go have some fun.
Go have some fun. Let's have some fun. It's been stressful this year.
It is a game. Go have some fun.
All right, so Derek doing what he needed to do. He took that outside pitch and let it go outside. Once foul. 3-2 full count. That's up top. Ball 4. Bases loaded.
There you go. 2 outs. See what Brody Nichols can do.
Don't you dare say it. Mike, don't you say it.
I'm not going to say
You better
anything.
not say it. All right, so Brody Nichols earlier in the first inning, his first at-bat, had a walk.
I see Brody Nichols with 5 2-out RBIs on the season.
I like it. That's good stuff. Be shot past short. That's going to drive in 2. Derek Shaline with the error in third and left field. Derek will round 3. He's going to score. Rounding Nichols. Let's see if he makes it in time. Head first, and he's safe. 3 RBI. Woo-hoo! Shot past the shortstop as the Wildcats double him up. 6-0.
So ground ball that ends up being a single out in left field scores 3 runs. So we'll take it.
So give him credit for the hit.
Right.
Not so good in left field. And so that'll bring up Nathan Nabavi here, who's coming in for, looks like Atkinson. So with Brody Nichols, Nabavi will work right side for strike 1. With Brody Nichols there clearing the base path, the Wildcats up 6-0. Nabavi on the season. First at bat today, batting .207. He's got 6 hits, 2 RBIs. Leads the team on base percentage, .531.
Yes, he does.
That one's outside for ball 1, so 1-1. So I like Nathan attacking that first pitch fastball. Was thinking right side like that. He'll ask for time. He'll get his time. They're on deck. It will be Ryder Likens. Nabavi will way ahead. Needed to wait on that one. Moves the count to 1-2.
He's way up on that chalk, and I think even when he swung, he just kind of got it on the handle just a little bit. So.
I think they're smelling blood. I think everybody in a gray uniform with maroon and gold are smelling blood. Everybody wants a hack here. Up 6-0 here in the second inning. 1-2 pitch. That's going to be definitely outside. Nichols comes down the line. You know, Coach Mounts is going to coach you up at third base. He's going to figure out. He wants you down. He wants you looking, even with that shallow backstop. 2-2, 2 outs. Deuces on board. 2 inning in the second inning. Nabavi up to bat with Nichols at third base. And we'll stare at
wow. Hey, we have a different angle. I'm sure that was up by his eyes.
Wow.
Dad,
I almost jumped out of the press box to strangle my son. So full count here. He must have known better than me. So full count here, 2 outs. He'll take a hack. That's going to be a slow roller to first. He's going to have a chance with a rounded short. Will he beat it in time? He will. Save with the RBI.
That was Wheels caused that single right there.
Wow. Yeah, that looked like a Kate Nabavi dribbler to 2. That one went to short. And so Nabavi's up. He's going to try to get a little bit of all that equipment that he has on that got that power hit to shortstop. He's going to tie some shoelaces. That'll bring up Ryder Likens, the third baseman here for the Wildcats. Freshman, another freshman sighting here.
Right.
Just one senior. Talk about the future bright. Ryder Likens, what have we seen him from them this year?
Ryder has had, he's played in 9 games. A lot of times it's been at first base when Derek has been pitching. He has 10 plate appearances. With those, he has 3 walks, but he has a hit on the season. So he's batting .143, but an amazing, with a .143 average, a .400 on base percentage. So
All right, Nababi steals 2. On deck is Max Higdon, the sophomore. We call him Double X because he's double good. He's playing a little right field for the Wildcats. He throws right, bats left. Ryder Likens. I love seeing this freshman here. 1-0. Nababi at 2. He's got to be careful. Little wheel move, not in time. Give credit to Hughes. He's working those runners today at second base, not so much at first.
Right.
So count 1-0 here for the freshman, Ryder. Wind blowing out now. It's shifted out here to left center now. It was going to right center. Fastball swung on. Ryder turns his entire body trying to get a hold of that one. That'll move the count to 1-1.
Just stay coiled and keep that shoulder still as long as you can, and then explode through it.
So the Wildcats up 7-0. We'll update that scoreboard for you. 4 runs coming in. Give credit to a few guys there with some Nichols with 3 and Nababi with the other RBI. Nababi at second base here with the freshman Likens, right-hander. Takes that outside pitch wisely. I love our ump's zone right now. He's doing a great job.
And you got to. In a 7-0 game, it's got to be a little bit wider than normal. So I don't have any problem with what he's calling at all.
2-1, big lead for Nababi. He's got to get a little bigger. Oh. He's going to go ahead and steal. Ryder Likens with the swing. I think Ryder was messed up by Nababi's delayed steal.
I mean, that's one of those where he curled to second and he watched him take about 5 steps towards third base, like, uh-oh.
Well, no, there was no cover at 2, so he goes ahead and lets it go. So 2-2, Nababi with another stolen base. Likens with the delivery. He'll take a hack right side. Has a chance if it drops. First baseman, give credit there. Great wheels there by the first baseman, Brassfield. He was chasing that thing. There's a Down and Out. What's that character's name on HBO? You know that HBO show Down and Out?
You think I got time to watch
I don't know, but
TV?
This kid, Brassfield's mullet is gold standard.
Nice.
Gold standard mullet. If he's got a chain, he's got to pop it. I love 99. He's got a great number, Aaron Judge number out there with the navy blue and white pinstripe. Little Yankees look here by the Bulldogs. Likens 2-2 here. Runner at third is Nababi. Breaking ball out top. And that will not drop, so it'll move the count to full. So freshman doing work here.
So see if he can find some grass minutes. There's a huge hole in left center if he can go find it.
So Coach Mounts emptying the chamber here. There's a ton of players coming in. That'll be outside, ball 4. As Ryder Likens heads down to first base. I don't know if we'll have a pinch runner or not for Ryder. Ryder's got some good wheels. I don't know if Coach wants to continue to empty out. He won't. So that'll bring up the lefty, Max Higdon, the sophomore. Again, double X, double fun.
Yes, sir.
2 outs. Runners on the corners here. Let's see if Higdon can put something over left center. I'd love to see that. Little step off, double move. Nothing there as Ryder Likens gets back to first. I like that work there by Hughes. Hughes has got 3 Ks in the first inning. Here in the second, though, it's been he did start off strong with the bottom of the lineup, Stimke with the K there, but Wildcats have strung together a couple hits, couple walks. Tries that move again. Likens is literally 3 inches off the first base bag.
Right. You're just trying to get a kid that's going on first move automatic to second. No go there.
Right, runner goes. That's outside, and that'll be is that indifference?
Yes, that's
okay.
A defensive indifference.
Just defensive indifference. All right. So Ryder Likens does not get the stolen base.
Sorry, Ryder.
Even though we'll tell Papa that we'll count it at home. 1-0 here, 2 outs. Sophomore lefty. Max Higdon up to bat. Anything left center's golden. Ooh, healthy hack there for my man Max. 1-1.
I'd like to see him get off the plate just a little bit. He can. He can. I know you don't like it. He can reach that outside corner, but as he's grown, the bat gets longer, his arm gets longer. I'd like to see him get off the plate just a little bit.
That's the pitch that I'm talking about right there. He curls that one in. That's left side. That's scoring at least 1. All right, so that's a ball, 2-1. Mike, I agree with 99.9% of what you say. This right here, I just want him up there owning it. Up against that righty.
And that's why I want him to be able to not get jammed on that pitch.
2-2. Max Higdon, chance here. Anything in the grass is scoring 2, I promise you. 2-2, deuces up, bottom of 2. Delivery. That's going to be off the end cap. He's going to have a chance to beat it. Come on, Max. He does. Gets the RBI. Nababi comes in. The Wildcats stay alive and up 8-0.
So not the way you draw it up off the end cap and have to beat it out, but
I'll take it, and that's what I'm talking about. Own that chalk. Own that chalk. So that'll bring up Zane Stimke. Zane started off this inning for us. Runners at first and third. Max has got plenty of speed to get to second here on a stolen base as Likens goes to third base. Good lead here. Let's see what we got. We'll have this take up top for ball one for Stimke. Zane, the older brother, Braden had successful labrum surgery repair. We'll have him back hopefully for basketball this summer. There he goes. That'll be in the dirt. We'll have a chance here. Likens doesn't move at all as that ricochets back in the hands of the catcher. If you're Coach Whalen, is this time to talk to your man Hughes, or you just let him ride it out as he's?
I mean, I got a bench full of kids over here. I would get somebody else in. I'd at least get them warming up.
All right, so 8-0. The Wildcats up here, 2 outs. That'll be called strike. So 2-1. Again, all 5 runs coming in with 2 outs here for the Wildcats. Stimke, third base. That's going to go under the glove of the third baseman. That'll easily score. Likens, Higdon flashing the speed. Rounds it, will score, and that'll be a 2 RBI shot on the error at third base as Zane Stimke safe at first base.
So I love the fact that he put the ball in play, and you never know what's going to happen. That one gets underneath the glove of the third baseman and 2 runners in. So if you're looking at the score, yes, it is.
Hold up. There you go.
10 after 4. So we still got a couple innings to play here. So
10-2 here as 2 come in on the on the Stimke hit to third base. E5, Stimke will work back to first base. That'll bring up Cooper Frazee. We've played 2 innings. This is Cooper's third at bat. Cooper had a walk in the first. He had a pop earlier here in the second inning for out number 2. Let's see if he can get something squared away here as Hughes comes back. I love situations like this as I start to get about 1,000 text messages.
I know, isn't it that way?
Stimke will come off. Doesn't go. He could have easily walked to second.
He
pirouetted.
It took him longer to get back to first almost than it could have been just to keep on going. But I understand it's a 10-0 ball game.
He almost did a karaoke move over there. It was like he had his hips going. And that'll be outside. 3-0 here. Good job by the umpire. Again, it's tough. Wildcats up 10-0, but you cannot call that a strike. Not yet, anyways. 3-0 here for Frazee on deck is Acord. 2 outs. See if we get a steal here. Maybe he's going to be an auto take. Send him. Send him, coach.
3-0 steal, and you know he's going to get there anyway. So there you go.
All right, ball 4. So that moves the count from 3-0 on the strike count, our strike meter, back down to 9.68. So with 2 outs, we got to walk, and we will have a visit here as Coach Whalen. And I'm not going to say child abuse, but help my man out, Hughes. I mean, just give him a break. That'll be the second visit here. It looks like we'll probably have a change here. How about we take a timeout?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back here. Wildcats up 10-0. Be right back right after this.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up. Get you some.
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcat TV. Cashion Baseball 2023 is the Cashion Wildcats at home at beautiful Lance Beitler Field, taking on the 7-13 Minco Bulldogs. Wildcats up big, 10-0 here on senior night as Preston Cotter. What can you say about my man Preston? Came out, has pitched a couple of innings, has given up only 1 hit, has 3 Ks, and has helped himself with a double off the wall, scoring 2 runs here for the Wildcats in the first inning. We've had a playlist selection from the Wildcat dugout. The guys in gray, pretty picky today. I would tell them that they were #1 and go ahead and pick something else. But But we got a little jump around. I guess that'll appease the Savages.
Man, I played Luke Bryan's fast. I want to see. I put a picture in that was fast, and they thought it was too slow. So we'll put in a little House of Pain jump around.
All right, so take that, young guys. All right, on the mound we've got number 2. That's Ferguson, the catcher, is going to come in to do a little pitching. The right-hander, I would say speed-wise, maybe about the same. It looks like Hughes is going to throw the gear on, so he got a well-deserved maybe swig of Gatorade as he puts on the kit, and he'll switch spots here with his catcher, Ferguson. What do we get there? Okay.
Breaks.
So Wildcats with runners at second and third with 2 outs have put up 7 runs already here in the second inning. And it looks like it'll be Zane Stimke that'll be at third, Cooper Frazee at second. Is that right? Did I get that right? No.
I'll have to.
Well, maybe it's first and second. My apologies. We'll get that get that fixed right for you. I think it is first and second, and that'll bring up Chance Acord. Acord will be facing the new batter here. What's the ruling on sunglasses?
You cannot wear them if you're a pitcher.
Yeah, but he's got some on. So are they
make him take them
prescriptive?
Off. Well, I guess that is true. If they're prescriptive, that's a different story. But the whole idea is you're able to look at runners when they don't know you're looking at runners.
Right. Yeah, and plus I thought there was a danger factor if you got hit in the face. You got pieces of glass and plastic.
If we're going to talk about player safety, I definitely would make.
That's where I always start, Mike. I know you're always talking about how to win or cheat. I'm a player.
To cheat.
Well, no, cheating. You were talking about how they could get an advantage, right?
Correct.
All right, not you cheating.
Advantages.
I'm just talking about player safety because that's what I'm all about. Player safety. The game. I'm about creating not equity. It's not about being equal, but it's about being balanced and fair. So. All right, so balance isn't always equitable.
You're right.
So I know that sounds crazy. Come find me at Flower and Fennel, buy me an adult beverage and a slice of pizza, and I'll share with you my thoughts. All right, so runners at first and second, 2 outs. We've got Chance Acord. Stimke is at second base. Cooper Frazee at first. I just had the scoreboard wrong. That's all it was. Acord on the day, hit by pitch and a walk, did score a couple of runs actually. He'll take first pitch. Ball.
Oh, who did we determine this was 2? I didn't make a pitching change.
Number 2. That would be Ferguson.
Ferguson
with the delivery. Right-hander. That will go called strike. 1-1. Ferguson a little bit more over the top.
For sure.
A little over the top. We had a problem with that sidearm from Fort Cobb Broxton, didn't we?
Apparently everybody does. He pitched in the state finals and was the winning pitcher there too, so we're not the only ones.
Ooh, Acord, line drive over to the third baseman. That's easy going to score Stimke. As Cooper Frazee goes to third, and that will send my man Acord on the miss on the cut to second. So a little RBI single for my man, Chance Acord.
Hey, I do want to make a point about Chance.
Please.
He has hit just line drive after line drive after line drive the last few games. The early part of the season, it was, hey, launch angle, let's see how many home runs I can hit. He's gotten back to the basics and just hit line drives, and it served him well.
So Preston Cotter, his third at bat here in 2 innings of play. Wildcats up 11-0. We'll take first pitch low for ball 1. On deck is Derek Schlein. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats. Still working. Oof, oof. I felt that one up here. Did you?
I did. I think you wanted it.
Big hack there by my man. And Preston Cotter, no one better. 4 home runs on the season for the senior. He's hit about 112 walls as well. That one's up to that'll be hit by pitch. He didn't. I think had a little bit of action. It stayed up high and just dropped in between the 1 and the 2 on his jersey.
So that is Preston Cotter, the 9th time he has been hit this year.
A little bit. He's a big dude. He's a big dude. That's what happens when you're a big dude.
Oh, now we got the whole Creed coming out to run, and Preston's not happy.
And Creed with the biggest chuckle and smile as well. I love that from our junior. Creed, definitely we love seeing that kid on the base path as Preston Cotter will swagger back to the dugout. Coach Mounts will chuckle. Preston won't even look at him. All right, so bases loaded. No one better than Derek Schlein here. Derek will stare at fastball. Then when he goes, nobody goes. So that one hits off the plate over the catcher. That is Hughes. And so that'll be ball 1.
Well, it's 11-0 ball game. I like to see my son swing the bat here or anything close.
Well, he can't swing at that one.
I know,
They hit the plate.
I'm just saying in the hold it back.
Okay, all right.
I appreciate on base. And
so that one will be hit to third under his glove. That's going to score one. Here comes Acord rounding with a bobble in third at left field. That'll hold Kastner, but that'll score two. I don't know if you want to count that E5 or.
If you got a dive, I'm giving it a hit.
Okay, all right.
But I may go back to take another look at Zane's earlier to see how competitive it was a play on that.
Hey, I'm a friend of the player. You're the mean guy that wants to stick with the baseball tradition.
I know.
So that scores two for Derek Shaline, runners at first and second for the Wildcats. That brings up Brody Nichols. Brody has 2 walks on the day, scored a run. He'll hit that one foul. Start off 0-1 here. Brody left on base in the first inning. And Wildcats tack another 2. I can't keep track of this. 13-0 here, bottom of 2. Wildcats putting up 10 runs here in the second inning. On deck is Nathan Ababi. He's got his legs on. He says, come on, Brody. Let me get another at-bat.
Oh, he wanted that. He waited.
And I think that was the right idea. That's the right idea.
It floated out of the zone. So
I think mentally, if you're sitting waiting, it's probably best just to let it go.
Right.
He's going to change up your mechanics, going to go front foot, all that business. 1-1, runner at first and second. Fastball swung. That's going to go towards third. It's going to be under his glove. And it's going to get knocked out of the glove. It's Kastner. Got to get 2 hands on it, son. Third baseman having a tough go at it. And that'll be E5. I guess E5 on the fielder's choice.
Right.
So that will load the bases as Nathan Ababi will come up. Nathan has been up one time before. Nathan squeaked one in on a hit to short, scored an RBI there earlier in the second inning. And with 2 outs, runners everywhere.
Bring him in. Hey, they're respecting Nathan's power. Left field playing pretty deep here. So.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you, Mike. So here we go. So, again, Nabavi up the bat, right-hander catcher for the Wildcats. Bases loaded. We've got Nichols at first. Shaline at 2, and we've got Kastner running for Cotter at third. 2 outs. It's inside off the glove. Kastner says, I'm not going to press my luck. I was able to. Hey, give him credit. I would have been trying to round a hook to slide to do something. He just said, all right, let's figure this out. He runs through the glove and knocks it out of the third baseman's glove.
We might have to have an on-deck batter move out of the way so we could get a backdoor slide here. We're so close.
And we've got bases loaded. Nabavi, he's going to pop that one up. Hughes has a chance, and he'll make the catch.
Nice play by the catcher there.
Yeah, so that'll end it as Nabavi pops up to 2, out number 3, and that'll end it as I had to go double columns. And we go to top of 3.
Top of 3, my gosh.
We haven't had a lot of commercials. We're going to take one now. All right, hang tight. We'll be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment. 405-283-6565.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
That doesn't look like.
All right, welcome back to Lance Beitler Field in beautiful Cashion, Oklahoma, where we've got Cashion Wildcat Baseball live here on Cashion Wildcats TV as the Wildcats taking on the Bulldogs. Little battle of the paws. Wildcats are winning thus far. It's been a good one. 13-0 here on senior night as Preston Cotter will now be moving to first base. Preston finishes today on the mound, giving up 1 hit with 3 Ks, no runs. So Preston's going to go for is he going to have time?
Right. We'll see. Hey, just the stats on Preston. 2 innings pitched, 21 pitches. That's pretty efficient. 16 of those 21 were strikes.
That's a good day.
So,
good day.
And 3 strikeouts, no walks.
So hint, Coach Mounts.
Right, for sure.
Let's start to see him. Derek Shaline starts off with a nasty pitch there for strike 1. He's taking on number 11. That's Anthony, the right fielder for the Bulldogs. Right-hander. Let's take a swing and a hack at next pitch will be strike 2. Derek has been phenomenal this year. Has done it all sorts of ways, starting, coming in. For him this year, again, 8 games played. Watch this pitch here. That will be down low for ball 1.
I got no problem with that 0-2 right there. Yeah, 8 games pitched so far. He started 3. He's 3-0. He does have 1 save. He has a 1.73 ERA. Oh, there's the breaking ball, and he'll set him down.
Fantastic pitch. I didn't want to say it out loud, but I was saying I'm expecting something here. And actually, we've got a Brian Nabavi sighting.
We do. He's playing second base.
Wow, did you say that earlier?
I did. I was putting it on my phone. So
I just looked up and I saw the flow, and I was like, that's my kid. So we got a couple of Nababis out there, one behind the dish, one at second base. Nabavi has earned, just like Ryder and just like, Aiden Berry recently, Nabavi getting his chance because of his work at the plate. In the batter's box. That'll be first pitch low. So give the K to Derek. Derek this year in terms of, he's just been steady Eddie, right? I mean, he's just our guy.
He's not going to blow you away with any kind of speed. He's going to live slow and low, but he's going to spot up his pitches a little bit. He's going to try to find the knees. He's going to get some ground balls. And his whip on the year, 1.07. So that's where he's going to live. So
2-0 here. Comes back in, gets number 23, that's Mounts, the 9-hole hitter, the second baseman, swinging. That'll be strike 1. 2-1, 1 out already here. You already did a call out. Looks like Nichols at short.
I didn't. I thought it was still Chance Acorn.
No. Nichols has got those fancy glasses those kids wear. Those big. What are those called, girls? What are those big sunglasses called? What are they? Pit Vipers. No, I don't think they're Pit Vipers, but they're Pit Viper lookalikes from Oakley, I think. They're nice. Third base, it looks like that is.
Yes, I think it's a Ryder, right?
It has. Yes, I think that's Ryder. Yes, that's got to be Ryder.
I couldn't tell who was in left field. That was my hardest one. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Drew Westerhoff, maybe?
It's possible.
All right, 2-2 outside. Bobby will let that one roll back.
If we had a roster with actual numbers, these kids change jerseys all the time. I could look out there with some binoculars and tell you a number, but
I couldn't. I don't think that's Westerhoff. I couldn't even tell you who's that in left field. Zane Stimke is in center and Max is in right. Fastball. That's going to be a big hit. Speaking of Zane Stimke, that's going to be a one-hopper to him. That's going to be hit his cut Nabavi. So give credit to the 9-hole Mounts there. Nice solid hit.
Right. Hey, take 3-2. Derek fed it over the plate, let his defense work, and that guy hit it right back up the middle where it was pitched. So,
all right. So we're back at the top of the order here for the Minco Bulldogs. That'll bring up number 8, the right-hander Wilburn, left fielder. Cade in the first inning.
I know Derek's going to pick off the first base. He surprised me.
Oh, nice work there between the combo of Shaline and Nabavi there. Gets the strike there, 0-1. Decent lead. He looks very cautious over there.
Oh. Derek got the hand.
Derek gave him the stink eye. Throw back to Preston Cotter. How cool would it be if Preston can get the tag here on the pick? So count stays 0-1, 1 out here. A little bunt show here from number 8, Wilburn. I don't think that will affect the visual spectrum of my man, Derek Shaline. Beautiful day. We do have a wind. I mean, what to expect here in Oklahoma.
You're in Cashion. That's what you're going to expect.
And we'll take it. Brings that one back down. Oh, we get the strike. Did that hit the turf?
No, I don't know, but it was 12-6. It broke. Wow. It broke pretty good. So.
Wow, that was nasty. That thing was nice. Nabavi thumb down, comes up with that one. 0-2 here. Great pitch there by Shaline. Let's see if he can get another K. Comes back, gets him swinging. And that'll go foul left side. Way ahead there was Wilburn on that breaking ball. Good job. I love the movement here. I love seeing the infield do their thing. Ryder Likens comes up. You got Brody Nichols covering 3, Brian Nabavi covering 2. Basic stuff. Good seeing there. No one's sitting around watching. 13-0 is the lead here for the Wildcats here, top of 3. We got to play 4. So not sure if we'll have intra-inning movement for Preston Cotter. Fastball. Back pick. Not in time. Right idea there by Nabavi. And that'll send Wilburn back to the dugout. That'll be strikeout number 2 for Derek Shaline, the junior, a right-hander. Second out. That'll bring up 2-hole hitter number 2, Ferguson, who's on the mound. Ferguson got the K earlier in the first inning when Preston Cotter, your starter, was out there. Runner goes. That's going to be hit. Nice hit and run. Stemke off his gloves. Got a chance at 3. If he can make it, Nichols will cut it off. We'll look back to 2. And here's the situation. If you're Zane, you're up 13-0.
Right.
Go dive at it, man. Give me a play.
Go make a
show play.
Coach something right there.
Nothing's going to hurt here. Kid's probably just, if it misses, we'll go to third.
Right.
But Zane's going to do the right thing. He's going to come to. He's not Mr. Nabavi. You're just nuts. You're a crazy man. So that one well struck there. That's 2 good balls there. 2 hits here for the Minco Bulldogs. Ferguson gets on, runners at the corners, and that'll bring up Hughes. That's number 3, starting pitcher here for the Bulldogs. Oh, did he get him? Oh,
almost.
Great move. If you're the Bulldogs, you got to expect a move here, a first and third at least.
Right.
At least. All right, so runners at the corner, Nabavi will come out. He'll finally say, okay, let's get a call here. Blibbity, blabbity, bloobity, bloobity. All right, so who's this one going to? Is this one going to Nabavi, Brian Nabavi, or Nichols?
I think it's going to Brian Nabavi.
Okay, let's see what happens. All right, so 2 outs, runners at the corners for the Bulldogs. They got their chance here to kind of break open and mess up this 13-0 lead here for the Cashion Wildcats.
Do it again and nobody again. You fooling the first time, I get it, but now you're just being stubborn.
Oh, we got Silky Smooth, Chad Tishner, your favorite banker from one of our fantastic sponsors, Community State Bank. He's sideswipe. Oh, little throw to the 3. He's got it in time. Does he get him? Oh, had a chance there. Good work there by Derek off the rubber. He had Ryder Likens. Just misses. Chad, you want a headset?
Put the 2 voices on here for sure.
No, Silky Smooth. We'll just hand it over to Silky Smooth. We had time called, no pitch. So Hughes giving it right back to Shaline here. Chad, anything going on at Community State Bank?
Oh, yeah. Trying to help people get in houses.
Get a house. Go get a house.
Go get a house. They're just handing them out over there.
Well, we got houses being built here. So you're moving in or whatever you're watching. Oh, off the helmet of Nabavi. What the heck was that?
That was a breaking ball or something that he just spiked way in front of the plate. That's not on Nathan. That's on Derek. So
I'm just laughing because it went right off his forehead. Bounced up, had no chance. Nabavi looks disgusted. I said, how about get a haircut, son? You might be able to see it next time. So that'll move the count to 1-0. That will score a run. So the bagel's off. The bagel's off here.
Let's not worry about the picking off runners. Let's throw to the people at the plate and let's get them.
That one will go to right side. Max Higdon turns the hips. Back. Glove is up, and the easy catch from my man, Double X, Max Higdon. Double nice. And that'll end it, but not after the Bulldogs get one. So give them credit. No quit Bulldogs. They get one up as we move to bottom of 3. Wildcats up 12, 13-1. Hang tight. Be right back right after this.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
All right.
Do what?
Cashion Baseball live from Lance Beitler Field. We're so glad to have you as the Cashion Wildcats here on CWTV taking on the Minco Bulldogs. It's senior night, celebrating my man Preston Cotter. Wildcats up 12, 13-1 as we move to the bottom of 3. The Wildcats putting up 3 in the first, and it was that 10-run, 2-out inning in the second inning that spurred the Wildcat lead here. And we've had a lot of lineup changes as Coach Mounts is, if you've got a gray uniform, you got a chance to play today. Right now, Wildcats will go with Ryder Likens. It looks like Max Higdon on deck. I think that's the case. Is that where we landed? Yeah, Likens, Higdon, and then Matt, and then Zane Stimke will be going for us here, 1, 7, 8, 9, here to start the bottom of 3. On the mound for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Ferguson. He came in during that second inning, and he's kind of calmed things down a little bit here for the Bulldogs, the right-hander. Oh, well, we'll get
didn't want to take out his pitcher, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Good for him. All right, so appreciate you guys joining us again. A beautiful night, great day here. It's been a good one thus far on senior night for Preston Cotter. Preston started off on the mound. He's played a little first base. We might see him somewhere else in the top of 4. But we've got some bats to take care of here as Ryder Likens, the freshman, playing a little third base. Ryder also plays first base for the Wildcats. We'll get his second at-bat. Likens with a walk earlier will take first pitch inside for ball 1. So anything else going on at Community State Bank, Chad? How's Evolve events coming along? Basketball season, right? AAU. You're all over. You're at all the Moore schools, Piedmont, UConn. If you don't think the center of the universe, if you don't think it doesn't revolve around Cashion, Oklahoma, you are Likens. Big hit. And had some power on it. Hit the left side funky bunch. What's going on with the left field? It's like thinned out. Like they all converted to the right side funky bunch. Like what happened here? Did we have like is it a little mafia territory war going on here? Did we get some folks getting pushed out?
Hey, they're waving. They're waving. They're hearing us over there.
Yeah.
We need to hear a little left side, right side, little chanting going back and forth.
I don't know. We got some big dudes out there. Probably charging rent out there now. I guess they're going to go. Right side funky bunch says, we're not paying rent. We're going to go over here. All right, so 2-1 here for Ryder Likens, the freshman. No outs here, bottom of 3, nobody on. That breaking ball stays up top there for Ferguson, for Ferguson. We'll get these names right. Ryder again walked earlier in the second inning. Second at bat here. He's going to take a hack. Left center. It's got a chance if it drops deep. It's going to one-hop the wall. Ryder's going to round to second base, and he'll have himself a stand-up double. Nice work there for the freshman.
Nice job. Once again, 3-1 pitch. Hitters count. Hitter steps up, makes a play. So excellent job. We talked about the left center hole being really big, and he finds it.
All right, so with the hit and the stand-up double, that'll bring up sophomore Max Higdon. There's definitely a youth movement here in Cashion, America. Love all the freshmen and sophomores getting a lot of varsity innings. That one's low for ball 1. Max earlier had that hit right off the cap and was able to use his legs to beat it out.
See if he can keep his head down, keep that front shoulder closed, drive something Oppo would. Not with that one, not when you pitch it inside like that.
That one's going to be sky high. First baseman's going to have a chance. It'll come back. Oh,
man.
Down by the waist. Give credit to the catcher, Hughes. He was hustling over there. But give my man Johnny Mullet over there. You get the thumbs up. 99. That's Brassfield. Or I apologize. Yes, it is Brassfield.
It is Brassfield. Yep. He's the one that, had that drop step and tucked and went and covered a lot of ground over there earlier. That one's a little easier to handle.
So as Higdon heads back to the dugout, that'll bring up Zane Stimke, 9-hole hitter here for the Wildcats. He'll stare at first, and that's that. We knew the zone was going to open up at some point, and there it goes. So Stimke's the team's got to recognize. They're like, you got some kids out here, first at-bats. They don't have limited at-bats. They still got to recognize, the situation at hand. 0-1, Stimke will he'll take a 9-iron to that one.
Man, hey, Zane, you don't have to dance with every girl at the dance. Just dance with the ones you want to, and that one's a little in. I think you let that one go. So.
All right, so that will move the count to 0-2. See what Zane does here. That one will be that was close.
As the umpire stands up real strong, I thought, here it comes.
That was close. Good ball there. Good breaking ball by Ferguson. Just misses out. So that'll move the count to 1-2, 1 out. Again, Wildcats, the runner at 2, hanging on to a 12-run lead, 13-1. Just outside for ball 2. 22 for number 7. I got to believe we'll probably start to see a whole bunch of new guys coming up here for the Wildcats. I believe that's Kastner. It's on deck. That one is, yes, it is Kastner on deck.
So rather than let Cooper hit for the 4th time today, we're going to let some other folks get in the ballgame. So.
Cooper Frazee, he'll be okay with it. Everyone's a team player. Everyone plays a role.
Hey, everybody gets to play tomorrow. So
2-2. Delivery. Stemke will take a hack, and that's inside pitch. Will be strike. Strike 3. Out number 2, and that'll bring up Creed Kastner. Kastner on the season has appeared in 11 games. This is going to be his 3rd at bat. He's got a hit.
He does. He has a walk and a hit. So 1,000 batting average, on base percentage 1,000. So
and there's a hit right there to 3rd. That's going to be gloved. Throw will be off as Kastner reaches. He's going to run to 2. That'll score a run as Ryder Likens. Throw 2 not in time. Kastner standing up at 2. Tip of the cap.
There you go. I thought Valdez was going to make a nice play over there at 3rd and just threw it wide.
So Kastner will be the replacement of Cooper Frazee. We'll give him credit. Is that an E3, E5? What are we going to do?
Oh, man, I'm totally off here.
Well, just give him a hit. All right. That'll bring up lefty freshman Brian Nabavi in for Chance Acord. Freshman is only one of 2 lefties, and ironically both throw right. So Max Hickman throws right, and Brian Nabavi throws right. Brian Nabavi on the year 2 at-bats. He's got a hit himself this year. That was a single, varsity against OCA about a week and a half ago. He'll stare at that outside pitch for ball 2. Bobby says, Dad, I know this. Don't you tell me anything right now. 2-0. Kastner toes on the chalk. Kastner at 2. Wildcats looking to add to this 14-1 lead. That one's outside for ball 3. He's saying, give me something to hit. You might get something here, but it'll be dirty 30, so it'll be auto take for Brian as he steps up, and he knows it. He's going to have to just grimace and watch this fastball come right down the middle. Oh, he'll take it. He has a little smile off the end. Coach Mounts with a chuckle himself. So 3-1 here. What you looking for? You looking to make a change on Game Changer?
I am.
Poor Mike.
Not liking it.
God bless you, Mike. You guys don't understand what Mike has to do on his phone to make this thing work. 3-1 for Brian Nabavi, the freshman. Kastner at second base. Trying to add to this 14-1 lead here at the bottom of 3. Nabavi right side. He's going to have a chance to drop. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. So Nabavi was like, hey, I'm going to get my single, and give credit to Mounts laying out with the diving acrobatic out. Nabavi just has to head back with a shrug and a little bit of a laugh. Great play there.
ESPN style play right there. So.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. I thought he had a chance. It hung, and it was a great timed out dive. Kid probably plays a little football there for the Minco Bulldogs. And so with that, Wildcats do add 1, and they are able to match that 1 for the Minco Bulldogs as they take a 14-1 to lead to top of 4. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat TV production of Cashion Baseball 2023. The Wildcats taking on the Minco Bulldogs live from beautiful Lance Beitler Field, and we're so glad that you're joining us here on an extra special senior night. Neiman Abavi, Mike Shaline bringing you today's action as the Wildcats move to top of 4, up 14-1. And, Mike, we got a ton of new kids out there.
We do. In fact, I'm adding them all in. I think that's Drew Westerhoff in right field if you called it right. There'll be strike one on for Derek there. But it looks like Preston Cotter is going to play yet another position. He's going to move to center field, and Creed Kastner is going to take over left field over there. So,
all right. Yeah, we do have a change here. Derek Shaline, fantastic in the third inning. Preston Cotter getting work in the first couple of innings. We'll have a conversation again. New catcher, freshman Barrick Wano. Barrick's seen a lot of time this year, so we'll see if they get it right here. Again, first base, we have Ryder Likens. Second base, Brian Nabavi. A couple of freshmen. Freshman Brody Nichols at short. Max Higdon, the sophomore, now playing third base. The kid can play anywhere. And then in left field, again, we got Creed Kastner, center field, senior Preston Cotter, right field, freshman we've got Drew Westerhoff. We'll get the swing and the miss. So nice work there. Outside placement. I like that setup there by Wano. So that moved count to 0-1. Is that 0-1?
I got
0-2. Yeah, it's 0-2. Yeah, we've got probably somebody new running. Probably got a senior or a junior running there. There, they fix it there. That was definitely outside for ball one.
I agree with throwing it outside. Hey, I'd like to see him drive off the mound and actually finish strong.
So Molinex up to bat, number 10. Shortstop at a line out to Nichols. So Nabavi better get ready here. Fastball swung on, miss, so that'll be strikeout. Whoa. A little up top. Higdon, he's a tall kid, so if that one was over his glove, some good work there. So we'll work it around the horn halfway. Creed Kastner gets to working on that one. That'll be out number 1 with the K. That is K number.
I think it's 3 for Derek.
Yeah, that's K number 3 for, no, 4.
Is
it not 4?
I'll look.
Yeah, I think maybe 4. Didn't he strike out the last guy at the end of third?
I'll tell you here in a second. He got 3 strikeouts. So.
Oh, just 3?
He's matching Preston right now.
Okay, well, goodness gracious. All right, so Molinex with the K brings up number 27, the right-hander third baseman Valdez. I'll get the pitch strike. He didn't like that one.
No, that one ran in, and he didn't like it, and it was a called strike. So handcuffing him 0-2 here, but, hey, great job, Derek.
Zone gets bigger for both teams. 0-2. We'll take a hack at that one. That'll go right past Brody Nichols. So a little stab that gets Valdez. Valdez with 2 hits on the day. So with a runner at first. And Valdez, I believe, was the lone scorer. I think he scored the lone run here for right? I believe. I think that may be the case. No, he did not. That was earlier in the third inning. My apologies. So runner at first. That brings up Beck, number 34, another right-hander here.
Were you a Beck fan?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought it a little. I think he was too hipster cool. Like like too out there. And I thought, right. But my favorite Beck song is from the soundtrack. Scott Pilgrim Saves the World, and it's. Who is the main actress?
I don't know. I think you're calling a movie I've never seen.
Shot to 2. Nabavi with the ground. Fielder's choice. He'll go with 1. He'll get the easy out. So good work there by the freshman, hooking up with freshman Ryder Likens. Yeah, it was a great movie. Scott Pilgrim Saves the World. You've never seen that?
I've never seen it. I've never even heard of it.
Dude, go watch it.
I will. I'll have to.
It is phenomenal. Great soundtrack. Beck is on that, and he does have a song in there. But, yeah, Beck, okay. What about you? You asked me. I'm going to ask you now.
Yeah, it was okay. I think that was one of the kind of the starts of the DJ movement, really, that really kind of exploded was kind of Beck at that time. So
Yeah. Fat Boy Slim, all that.
Yep.
All right, so that's number 12, Pate up to bat. So fielder choice, it was going to be out number 2 with Beck. Pate, the center fielder, his second at-bat. He'll take a first pitch strike. So Derek Shaline working all sorts of the corner. And guess what? Not only do you listen and learn about baseball, but you're culture-fied here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
Try.
I don't know of any other play-by-play color commentary. Runner goes. That's going to be hit and run. That's going to have a chance. So nice job there by Coach Whalen as he gets the hit and run call as Pate gets the hit, scores another run as Valdez gets another run in, and that'll move the count to 14-2. Well executed. On a day where it's a little bit on the Cashion side, I can be complimentary of the guys in navy blue.
Absolutely. that's just one of those, hey, executing, making a bigger hole and driving it and finding it. So,
all right, that'll bring up Anthony, the right fielder, at a backwards K in the third inning. Give credit to the Bulldogs. They found spots. Fastball, strike one, so good pitch there by my man Derek Shaline. As I was saying, there's probably no other play-by-play, definitely high school, that's talking Beck and Scott Pilgrim Saves the World.
Hey, we can talk baseball, but we do it every day.
We can talk anything, everything. In fact, if you want to take us out and treat us to trivia night at any of your favorite establishments, Mike and I will be your guys. 0-1, delivery inside. Good work by Wano, trying to get that one in. Want a little bit of shoulder curl, maybe kind of get that,
right,
bring it in, snap in, but that'll move the count to 1-1. Decent lead over there at first. I'd like to see a little move here from Derek, but with 2 outs, probably just going to try to knock down this batter. Fastball, that's going to be hit to right field. Westerhoff moving around, trying to figure it out. He'll get the catch. Hey, first step back was fantastic. Right. Came up, had the shades, said, I got this, Mr. Nabavi. He curls it back to his man, Brian Nabavi. That'll be out number 3, but not after another run is scored. So give credit to the Bulldogs as we move to bottom of 4.
No, I don't think so.
No? Are we?
Well, if it's 10 after.
Well, we still.
If it's 10 after 4. Then that's the ball game. But we'll see.
Maybe for special Preston Cotter night, maybe we're going to keep going.
We're going to let him play a little more. Casey, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just thought that was going to be a ball game. So
hey, look at number 14. That kid, I tell you what, he probably swings like a 44-ounce bat. That's a big kid.
Big kid there.
Hey, by the way, speaking of 44-ounce bats, guess the weight of Babe Ruth's bat that just sold for $1.5 million.
Man, I went to the Babe Ruth Childhood Home Museum, and I should know this. But I don't. How
44 ounces, that's what I did. I just gave you the clue.
You gave me the answer. At trivia night, I would fail there. So.
Just think about just 44 ounces in a block of wood. I mean,
that's crazy.
I mean, and you know what made? I mean, just think what even major leaguers are swinging right now. I mean, what's the average bat size, do you think, for a major leaguer?
As far, I mean, it's 34.
Yeah, it's 34.
34 inches. Yeah. But I mean, Derek has a Matt Holliday bat at the house, and it's stout. I need to weigh it. I don't think it has a weight on it.
No, it's not. There's no drop numbers on a major league bat. No, I don't think so. All right. Well, enough of that chit chat. All right, so we're starting here at bottom of 4, and is that a?
Looks like Carson. No,
nope.
No, it's not.
No, anybody know who this is? Is it Tucker Meyer?
Tucker Meyer.
All right, my man Tucker Meyer. Tucker is my man. He is. I just call him ice cold. Ice cold. We ought to call him Vanilla Ice. He's on the mound, no emotion. He's just out there and he's just throwing darts, throwing strikes. I love it. So Tucker getting a chance. He may be out there at first base. That's usually like his position if he's not pitching. So Tucker Myers, the freshman, another freshman up to bat. I've run out of spots. I have no idea what's going on. So we're just going to run with it. Tucker, first pitch, that's a little low and outside, so for ball 1.
I see Drake Woody in the on-deck circle.
Okay. So. All right, so Drake Woody, sophomore. And we got about – I was talking to well, get this pitch here. 2-0. I was talking to Chris Gibson, one of our fine guys. If you need insurance, financial services, a mortgage, go see him and Megan. But definitely one of our fantastic sponsors at Legacy. I was talking to him earlier today, and there's a big hit. Tucker Myers got another hit on the year. One's going to go right over second base. He's going to round first, and Wildcats dealing here leadoff with Drake Woody coming up to bat. He said, I think there's close to 12 to 15 8th graders and another 12 to 15 7th graders. So, again, and it's not just numbers. There's some good quality players coming up. So, again, as long as Coach Mounts wants to be here, he's got an opportunity. So, give credit to the hit to Tucker Myers. That'll bring up the sophomore Drake Woody up to bat, another righty. Take first pitch strike.
Like I see Cooper McGuire in the on-deck circle.
And that may have been Cooper that was in left field.
That's possible.
Drake Woody getting in on the action. Nice solid hit to center field. That one will be gloved and thrown in and cut. So the Wildcats, 3 pitches, 2 hits.
Man. The kids that normally play JV are coming in here and smacking the ball a little bit.
I think they're like, this is our speed, coach. Let's go. So that'll bring up number 15, Cooper McGuire. Cooper doing a little pitching, has played second base, has played outfield for the Wildcats. He'll take a hack. Big hit. That's going to go deep to left field. That'll be a no tag-up opportunity as throw coming in. And Tucker was like, nope, not even going to deal with it. And by the way, Cooper has been fantastic in JV and in varsity when he's had a chance. He's the guys has put some good monster hits out there. That one just happens to find the left fielder. So that'll be out number 1.
I'll bring up Barraquano.
Okay. He'll take a swing there. A little hit party here at Lance Beitler Field. Runners at first and second, Tucker Myers, Drake Woody, Barraquano. Let's see Nabavi out there. I don't know what he's talking to Coach Mounts. He's always talking to somebody. Looks like, is that Ryder Likens coming back out? Yep.
Looks like possibly, yeah.
Kate Nabavi says yes. 0-1 here for the freshman catcher. That's going to be right at him, right back at him. Another hit over second base. Here comes Tucker Meyer. That'll be an RBI for Barraquano.
Man, just scoring left and right. So I give Ferguson credit. He's not walking anybody. He's throwing over the plate. He's challenging them. Just putting it back where it's pitched, right back up the middle.
It's all solid hits. So and that'll bring up Ryder Likens up again. Ryder, right-hander, first baseman here for the Wildcats. Runners at first and second. Wildcats up 15-2. Bottom of 4. Oof. How do you not want to hit that one?
Right.
That's tough. I get it. So that one will be called strike 0-1. Justin Sylvester. He may be coming in at catcher as well now. I don't know. There you go. Dun-a-nut.
That's an omen for something about to happen.
Pop up catcher. Oof. So give credit to Hughes coming out. He made a great grab on a Nathan Nabavi foul. I guess both Nabavis have gotten robbed by some pretty good plays here by the Bulldogs. Second baseman,
catcher, right?
Just thought about that just now. Now I've got a bad attitude. All right, so Ryder Likens, he lives to fight another day. He'll foul that one off. Count does move to 0-2. Oof.
Oh.
Oof. So give credit to Ferguson coming back with the breaking ball for strike 3. That'll be out number 2. Great pitch there. So that'll bring up Justin Sylvester, another freshman. He'll get his chance at bat. Righty with runners at first and second in scoring position is Drake Woody. He'll stare at first pitch. Was that ball?
That was called strike.
Okay. I was about to hit that corner. It sure was.
I see Drew Westerhoff in the on-deck circle.
Drew's like, come on, Justin. I want to get his at-bat. Ooh, high hack. I don't blame you, Justin. Moves the count to 0-2. Justin, a little basketball player as well. We've got a lot of kids that double dip around here. A few that triple dip. Not a whole lot.
Good athletes, good opportunities.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there it is.
That'll be strike 3. So give Hughes credit. Back-to-back strikeouts. That'll be out number 3 as we move to top of 5. Are we done?
I'm seeing, I'm watching Preston Cotter because we know if Preston Cotter goes out in the field, you know what's happening. And we are going to talk. And
I don't know what agreement has occurred between Coach Whalen. If I'm on the other side, I'm not sure if I'd be too thrilled about, like the game, but
right. It looks like we're still going.
All right. So maybe it was some sort of predetermined, blood handshake, blood oath.
Well, you know who doesn't like that? Your men in blue.
Okay.
They would like to.
Yeah.
Know what they're calling. And
yeah. No, I agree. But maybe they're getting an extra Snicker bar or a hot dog.
And maybe this is the agreement of we'll do this and there'll be no JV game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. Heck yeah. I mean, get in, get out, get a couple game pay. Let's go. Right. I thought you were saying men in blue police officers. Who does like blood oaths are people on Game of Thrones. I've been watching the prequel, the dragon one, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's all right. It's not as good as, obviously, Game of Thrones, which was a healthy investment of time and emotion and effort. Do you binge watch anything? Or do you watch anything? You clearly have not watched Scott Pilgrim Saves the World.
I have not. I don't get a lot of time to. I mean, I liked. I watched Cobra Kai for a bit there.
Okay, yeah.
And
nostalgia.
And it's been a while since I binged watched something. What was the one with Jason Bateman? Ozark.
Ozark is great.
I liked Ozark. So.
Arrested Development's another great Jason Bateman binge watch series. That one actually went on for a few years, stopped, and then came back after a hiatus, like after 10 or 15 years. It's crazy how that worked. Oh, so Preston Cotter moving to shortstop, trying to get the stab there from Barraquano. Brian Nabavi stays at 2. Likens at first. Shaline stays on the bump. Max Hignan stays at 3rd. And around in the outfield, center field, I couldn't even tell you. Well, I think it's Drew.
That's Creed Kastner out there.
Okay, so
That's Drew.
Drew. Is it Zane still in at center?
Man, I got to focus.
All right. What ifs?
Sure.
Top of 5. We love you, Zane. All right. Right-hander comes through. Big hit. Way ahead. That's going to go left side. Funky Bunch not even moving. They're like, whatever. Minco bus. We're starting to have some smarter fans here, as the parking lot has only about 4 cars in it now. So we've got some folks that have wised up. It takes them a while. I always wonder who the heck parks over there.
Right.
15-2 Wildcat lead. 0-1 here as we move to top of 5. Batting for the Minco Bulldogs is number 3. That's 3-hole hitter Hughes. Hughes was the star. Oh, I'm sorry, number 23. I apologize. That's 9-hole Mounts. Mounts with a hit earlier in the game. You're still trying to. I think it's Zane. I
don't think Zane's still in the ball game this late.
Do you think it's Tucker? It's Tucker Myers.
You think it's Tucker Myers?
Tucker Myers. Okay. That's who it is.
There you go.
That's who it is. You just had to say that he's not in the game.
There you go.
All right. 2-1 here. We've already lost a couple pitches here. So Shaline comes back, tries to get the outside corner. Call it.
Come on, D. Focus in.
All right, so 3-1 here. I thought it was a good spot here. Coach Jay gives his hands up sign. Oh, get some swing in there on the breaking ball. So that'll move the count to full, 3-2. Nice work by Shaline, working back. Nobody on, top of 5. We don't know what the heck's going on here. Wildcats up 13, but we're glad that you're here. Neiman Ababi, Mike Shaline bringing today's action on senior night. There's the K, nice pitch, and get some swinging on the fastball. That one is a little better on the workaround as Wildcats get out number 1 on the K. I'm not keeping track of anybody here, so Mike will just have to let me know. I think that's strikeout fine. Number 4 or 5 for Derek for sure.
That's number 4. So.
Okay. God bless you, Mike. If you're not on Game Changer while you're watching the game, you're missing out.
We're trying to keep you all posted. We're trying to keep stats real. I'll have to go back there. I missed Nathan coming into the ball game in the 1 inning, so I'm
did that on purpose.
I'm gonna have to add another innings worth of credit to him. So.
Yep. 1-0. Top of the lineup for the Bulldogs. That's a nice breaking ball, drops it in, and Wilburn agrees. He says, yep, that's a good pitch. So 1-1. On deck is number 2, 2-hole hitter Ferguson, who's pitching here for the Bulldogs, and Coach Whalen. That one is sent foul right over us in the palatial press box of Lance Beitler Field. Again, big shout out to our awesome sponsors. Again, you see there, sure. Cashion First Baptist Church, my man Greg Davis, Pastor Greg Davis. Brad Stone's out there running the music. Fantastic place. Love all of our sponsors. That's definitely outside. Move the count to 2-2.
The corner and missed.
All right, so are we coming back breaking ball or coming back inside fastball?
Here comes the hook.
Is it? Let's watch it.
Here comes the curveball.
Let's watch. Why are we even taking so long then? Let's get it going. Shaline with the delivery.
No, I'm totally wrong. So Coach Jay and I just aren't.
Well, we're not over here stealing Coach Jay's signs.
No, we're not.
So he's got the clipboard. He's trying to hide it from the third base coach, who's in the box. God bless the Bulldogs coaching staff.
Just missed.
So we get the walk, runner goes. You know, I sit and complain about a lot of stuff. I'm actually a pretty positive, optimistic guy, but then there's times also where I'm not. And here's a situation where I have to give respect to the Bulldog coaches. They're actually in the coach's box. Like, it
means something.
So
you can't steal signs.
Yeah, I guess so, or when it doesn't matter. Runner at first. Big hit. It's going to go to Preston Cotter. Off the glove.
Come at 2. Come at throwing.
Gets it 2 on the force. Great job there. Work by Tucker Meyer, and coming in and chasing that one. Preston throws his hands up. He almost had it inside of his glove. We'll just say put the shades on next time you might see it. But we do get the out on the force at 2. And so that'll bring up 2 outs with number 3, Hughes up to bat.
So little fielder's choice, 8-4 fielder's choice there that happens every day, right?
So good work there by Tucker Myers on the play, getting Brian Nabavi at second base. That one's outside. Good gobble up there by Barrick Wano. Moves the count to 1-0. No look here. Derek's not even looking at first.
I think we paid too much attention to the runners previously and didn't go enough to the batters.
Oh, come on, just one time.
I know. I'd like to see him get another pick. He's got 1 on the ear. So.
All right, so no steal. That's outside. Zone not that big. So 2-0. All right. Inside or curveball?
I'll be inside.
All right, let's see what happens here. Oof. Oof.
May have been where it was called. I think you needed to change the eyesight look a little bit.
We did. He a little over top, came back across the plate. It was down central, so that was 2-1. Is the count runner at first base is Ferguson. That one will move the count to 3-1. 3-1 here for starting pitcher, now catcher, Hughes. He's got a couple Ks on the day.
Climb the ladder here, Derek, one at a time.
I want to be outside for ball 4, so that'll be a walk. Is that his first walk?
Second. Step straight.
Get a little coaching. Everybody gets a little coaching here. All right, so that'll move the runners to first and second.
So see if we got 2 outs here, and is this Valdez again?
It is not.
Muhlenek,
it's Muhlenek. Yeah, Muhlenek's fantastic football player. You can tell the kid's definitely got good size. 4-hole hitter. That's nice work there by Wano, keeping that in front and making sure that Ferguson stays at second base. Wildcats with a commanding lead, 15-2, but it's always good to be greedy against kind of a pseudo rival in the Minco Bulldogs.
I just want to look sharp. That's all.
That one will stay low. Drive. 2-0 here. Looks like a little conversation from Mounts. I don't know. There's nobody that writes catchers harder than Coach Mounts and Coach Jay.
I would agree with that.
You literally have to have a So we need to get a Coach Mounts camera. I think that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to set up and put it over there. We're going to put a little cutout in the corner. It'll be the Coach Mounts cutout. It's worth every penny and dollar that you spend to come out here to watch. Coach Mounts, he definitely gets his money's worth here coaching. 2-0. And so if you were wondering, there's an extensive lead here by Hughes at first base, and they're just basically telling Barrick, let it run.
Right.
Hit that back pick. See what we got. Maybe you might be able to get somebody to, do something for the next play.
Good night.
He'll go down, and that's off the Ryder Likens' glove. Hughes didn't even know it.
It's going to be ball 4.
It will be ball 4. So no stolen base, no nothing.
So third walk.
All right, bases loaded. And that'll bring up Valdez. Valdez with 2 hits on the day. So the Bulldogs, a little bit of fight in them. Look at that first pitch strike. That's what I like seeing there from my man Derek.
Got to push and have a little want to. I think when the game gets 15-2, there's not as much quite
2 outs
focus. You kind of let up a little bit. So
trying to pick spots. We have a little miscommunication here. Wano and Derek want to get his pitch right. Comes back down. That one will roll back. No runner. So fortunately, that one looked like it came off the forearm, off the bounce. I don't know if that came off the plate or not, but thankfully no one comes in. Coach Whalen holds his runner at third. Moves the count to 1-1. Getting 2 outs, top of 5. Appreciate you guys joining us here at CWTV. That's up top for ball 2.
Man.
Finish. I was saying the other day, I sure am glad none of my kids pitch. So 2-1, it gets a chop. That's going to hit fair. That's going to score 1. They're going to round, throw to home. Will it be in time? Buono will have to hit the cut. That will hold a runner at 2, but that will score 2 runs on the single there by Valdez. He's 3 for 3 on the day.
Man, give the kid credit. He's going up the middle nearly every time, I think. So
he has. Against 2 different pitchers. So that will score 2. Count will go to 15-4.
Derek's ERA is blowing up.
So this is where you're like, Coach, we should have just taken the 10-run run rule. I'll give 34 a little credit. Beck, we talked about him. He's getting after it. I think we started off with Beck, did we not? Have they batted around?
I know we had that conversation about.
Yeah. So Beck had that fielder's choice. There's that strike. Thank you for that zone. Appreciate you, ump.
Let's see. 2 in, 2 out. That's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we did. It was last inning. It was last inning.
All right. Thanks for doing the math for us, Mike.
No problem.
0-2, 2 outs. Oof. Get that check. All right, a little up top, left it there on purpose. Moves the count to 1-2.
Come on, shut the inning down right here. Sound horrible on that right side right now.
That one will, good block there by Wano, kind of work that back to the left, and no runner as Wano rounds the ball with his eye to the runner at second base.
Don't step to third, step straight.
2-2, 2 outs. Derek looking for his 5th strikeout of the day. Comes back, gets a shot to Brian Abavi with a glove forcing the fielder's choice to Cotter. Heck yeah, find the senior as he played. He gets an out at shortstop. But give credit to the Bulldogs. They put up 2 as we move to bottom of 5. Wildcats 15, the Bulldogs 4. Is that it now?
I think that's going to be it.
Okay, so we do have a final here. So the Wildcats victorious after 5, 15-4. Give credit to the Bulldogs. They put up a couple here in the 5th inning, and as they work around, big senior night or senior day applause. We'll have a Cool in the Gang celebration. Is it Cool in the Gang?
Yeah.
Yes, Cool in the Gang celebration. You know, they do that at Thunder games too.
There you go.
Yeah, so I haven't been to a Thunder game in a while, but I've been to a Cashion Wildcat game, and I've seen victory number 20 on the season. The Wildcats move to 20-5, add to their 7th-ranked total as they get ready for districts. But watch out, Wildcats will be hosting the 4th-ranked Ampo something-somethings. What are they? The Ampo? Are they the Amber Piquesset?
I forget.
Are they the Wildcats too?
We will find out tomorrow.
They're green, I know that.
It was a Panther type.
It is a Panther.
It
is a wow, wow.
Ampo Panthers,
Yeah, Panther.
so.
Little Dora the Explorer. That's right, little. What was that? What was the little name of his friend? Kate?
Swiper.
No, not Swiper. That was the squirrel. Who was the little leopard or something? They had a little friend, and anyways, I've ruined it. I've ruined you all. You all guys are dumber now because of me. Nonetheless, Wildcats victorious 15-4. Mike, big night. It was nice to see Preston Cotter, right? He played pitcher, first base, center field, shortstop. Got to play 4 positions.
Yep.
Had a good day.
He was the winning pitcher nonetheless.
Well, yeah, even better. So what are your takes here as the Wildcats again get victory number 20 on the season?
I mean, it's hard to take a lot from this game. It was fun just to have Preston have his senior night. I think when the varsity was in there, I mean, obviously that first inning, getting 3 runs without anybody out, I think that kind of set the tone. Looking on the day, just let's look at some Preston. He was 1 for 1 at the plate with 2 RBIs. Derek Shaline 2 for 2. I mean, I think when you had your original 9 out there, I thought you could see the writing on the wall. And, hey, here's the deal. You saw some slow pitching today. So the most important thing you can do tomorrow before this game is go in and look at something faster because you know Ampo is going to bring it tomorrow. So
is Ampo playing today by chance?
That's a fantastic
Let's
question.
look. I got it here.
Okay.
I don't have it. Let's refresh. Let's see if rankings maybe do come up.
Well, go down.
They
down
don't. Yeah, I know.
schools.
I got schools. I thought maybe.
I know they didn't play this weekend. I did look for that, but I didn't see if they were playing today.
All right, let's see what happens here. So
they did not.
So they played Cashion. So they played last week. So Christian Heritage, they won 8-4. That's an interesting score against Christian Heritage.
Right.
Have we played CHA?
We scrimmaged them.
Yeah.
And we scrimmaged
I think
them.
we beat the tar out of them.
That was it wouldn't.
No.
Let's see. Christian Heritage, we won 10-2.
Yeah, I thought that was an easy 10-2. Right. All right, so that doesn't matter. The transitive property of comparing games never works, so don't do it. Definitely don't go to Vegas and do that. But most likely we'll see the ace for the Ampo Panthers, and in fact they don't play again. And well, they do go to they're in the Dibble Festival as well.
They are, and we got they're actually so the Dibble Festival is in 2 different towns.
Oh, okay.
It is in Dibble and it is in Ampo. So Ampo's going to play all their games at home, and Dibble's going to play all their games at home. Silo actually plays at 10-2 before we do when we come in there and play at 2-4.
Good old Bobby Jack Wright and his Silo Rebels.
Yep.
It's not Bobby Jack Wright. It's Billy Jack Bowman.
Sure.
Billy Jack
number one winningest.
He is. He's that guy.
Coach in America.
Man, what can you do about it, man? Out there in the middle of Durant, making things happen. Anyway, so Wildcats, it's going to be, whatever the case, what we're trying to tell you, it's going to be a good game tomorrow. You're going to see good against good, and it'll be a precursor. And the Panthers are going to be looking for revenge as the Wildcats basically run-ruled them last year. Hey, there's a David Hammonds and PK Hammond sighting. Number 1 and number 2 best fans on CWTV. Don't tell that to Deb Maxon. But love, we've got 2 outstanding officials, 3 if we count PK. PK, you've done a little bit. Dave has done a lot of state championship games in football from 6A down. He's my guy at OU football games, and I'll go, Dave. And he'll go, Nima, this is college, not high school. And I go, okay, what's the rule, though? But we appreciate those guys. We appreciate you guys joining us. I've been talking a lot. So we had our key. So as we lead to AMPO, what's the thing that you want to look for the Wildcats? We'll most likely be throwing.
I would think it's going to be Chance.
Okay.
Chance, you got Hunter available. You got Cooper if you really wanted to. So, yeah, you got the arms ready. It's get on them early and stay on them.
Okay. So. All right. We're going to go to a break as we'll have JV. I have no idea how many innings. They're doing 3 and 3. Okay, thank you, PK. So 3 innings, 3 runs max. It's a beautiful day. Coach Mounts has got a baby in his hand. That means it's a victory day, as Coach Mounts does not want to touch any babies if we lose. Right? Am I right, Coach? Stay away from me. Stay away. But that doesn't happen a whole lot here in Cashion, America. So we're going to go timeout. Be right back. Wildcats victorious on Senior Day. Preston Cotter. Celebrate my man. The Wildcats move to 20 and 5. We'll be right back right after this.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
All right, welcome back to Cashion Wildcat TV JV version. Dave, you leaving? Dave and PK Hammond's leaving. Big fans of Cashion Wildcat TV as well as everything else. My man Mike Shaline coming back in as we've got JV action. And we've got Tucker Meyer. We were just bragging about him. He had a base hit in the varsity. He's on the mound. Behind the dish, we've got Austin Compton. I don't know. Give me a young guy.
That looks like Compton.
So it's not Justin Sylvester. Justin's at first base. Second base is Carson Gump. Carson had a little bit of injury, didn't he? Is he working back?
He did. He slid into the base and hurt his left hand a bit. So he gave it a week off to let it heal, and he's going to get back into it. So.
All right. So Carson at 2. Drake Woody now moves to shortstop. Third base is, give me a name and a guy.
Third base, that's
not Austin Compton. No.
19.
I don't know. We'll get it right. It's not on here. It's Bolton. Here it is.
Bolton, there you go. Jaden Bolton.
Yeah, Jaden Bolton. So we've got Jaden Bolton at third, and in the outfield looks like Trevor Cook. In left field, number 18. In center field is Drew Westerhoff, and in right field I think that's going to be Cooper McGuire, if I can tell. I think that's it. So, all right, so appreciate you guys joining us here. A little JV action. Number 11 up to bat for the guys in blue. That's going to be Anthony, right-hander up to bat here for leading off against Tucker Myers.
Anthony was your right fielder in the varsity game.
All right, Mike, so senior night was a success. Preston Cotter already has his gym shoes on. He's already left. I still see a lot of pictures going on. You know, you're going to have a boy that's going to be a senior next year. Are you just trying to hang on to everything you can?
I'm coaching him now, and when it's a senior year, I'm going to take the Bronaugh approach of, hey, just go out there and have fun. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. All right, so Tucker Myers coming back, getting a strike, 1-2 count here for the freshman. Tomorrow, again, another about as big as game you're going to find with 2A Ampo, ranked Ampo coming in. The drop third strike here. It looks like we will get the K, and a little loose cannon there for Austin Compton as you work back. I think some of these guys are sharing uniforms.
I think they are too.
As the Grays. Hey, and if you want to be a fantastic sponsor for Coach Mounts, I don't know how else we can raise some money for some. They do have a lot of great uniforms. It just I don't think we have enough of each. It's kind of weird how it works out, but Maybe you like baseball, go give Coach Mounts a check. I don't know. But Meyer's coming back in fastball.
And I don't think it's an issue of, hey, you can just go buy extras of the current ones we
Right.
have. They have to all be manufactured at once. So hey, there's numbers in Cashion baseball right now. It's almost like we need 40 at least of the same jersey. So.
And it's not like kids. It's not like kids that are just filling up a jersey, right? So, these kids can play.
Right.
I mean, all these kids out here right now can play. And
as you come out here, guys, don't be. The best thing I can tell you is don't be so sold on a number, because these numbers get traded and everything. Just because your kid wore a certain number all the time growing up, when it comes high school time, that might change. So that might change 4 times in the same season. So
I would like to see the parents. Well, I'm not going to say anything. All right, so 1-2 here. Tucker Meyer got the strike. No, I think your point is well taken in regards to that situation, but I think there's also some level of seniority as well. So I think it's, you see where it goes. But I think you're talking about some of the younger kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so working around, we got a K out number 2. So nice work there by Tucker Myers as he sends number 4. That is Reynolds back to the dugout, and that'll bring up 3-hole hitter.
Hughes.
Right-hander Hughes, okay. So Hughes was the starting pitcher. And he was the 3-hole hitter in the varsity game, and now he is the 3-hole hitter here in the JV game. Tucker Myers' first pitch, ball 1.
3-hole, and he wears number 3.
What do you think? Have we clocked Tucker?
Let's do it.
I want to get a we've got Brody Nichols, another freshman that's gotten in. He's in the mid-70s. I'd like to see what we got with Tucker here. Comes back, and that'll be outside. A little bit of a. He says that's all me. We know. We're all right, Tucker. Moves the count to 2-1. But we know Acord's in the mid-80s. Has he touched the higher 80s,
and
upper
when
80s?
we were in Pioneer, he hit 89 on the board up there.
All right, so about 70 here for Tucker. All right, so obviously, did we get a gun on Preston?
We did. He was 60. He was 68. A couple pitches.
Okay. Oof, get the outside pitch. Strike 3.
So,
Hughes was
he struck out the side. And it was effective. So.
All right. So good work there by the freshman Tucker Myers. He gets the K. Gets all the Ks. Yeah, I know you made that look. I did that to you earlier.
I know. I did it by mistake.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Got to keep it squared. So number 34 coming out. That is Beck. He'll be on the mound. Right-hander here for the Bulldogs. All right. So Wildcats move to bottom of 1. That scoreboard is, we're just going to keep that final there. We'll let you know what's going on. It's 0-0 here as we move to bottom of 1. Oh, look at you, man. He won't even get it. His mom and dad might. Maybe.
Yeah, the choice of the name wasn't great. Loser. But
yeah.
We're playing a Beck song. He's on
that's
the
why I'm
hill,
saying
so.
if you had Scott Pilgrim, it's what's the name of that song? I can't remember. It starts with an R. She's the lead character in the movie. She's the damsel in distress that needs Scott Pilgrim to save her. Yeah, that's good movie. Good movie. All right, so actually she doesn't need to save him, by the way. That's the moral of the story. Wildcats up to bat. It looks like it'll be Carson Gump leading off. On deck will be Drake Woody. And then in the hole, I have no clue. Maybe we got about 800 kids swinging a bat.
Yep. Eli Martinez, followed by, that's
Trevor
Cook.
Yeah.
And then after that, it gets fuzzy.
Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy, man.
I do see Brian Nabavi doesn't have a bat.
No,
though.
I don't think you're going to see Brian Nabavi in this game. He got some good varsity innings. I think he was pretty happy with that. Hey, this is Cannon the Door. That's right.
You okay?
All right, so appreciate you guys joining here on Cashion Wildcats TV Senior Night. It was a victorious night, a good night for the Wildcats as they moved to 20-5 with a 15-4 victory over 5-inning victory over the Minco Bulldogs. Could have been over after 4, but we continued playing. I don't know what we see here with my man Beck, but I have a feeling the Wildcats will have a chance to tee off, a little music off, and we'll be good to go.
You're waiting for them to get done warming up, but
what's your thoughts about chairs and guys on the dugout. What's your
Man, it seems like if I thought it was just buckets, but now we're doing it chairs, and we got everybody in the world there. There's a safety hazard with that.
Yeah.
I think you got to get them back. I do wish, if there was anything I would change about our dugouts, I wish they would have killed that cement wall and brought out the was it the
like
netting stand,
padded.
And you can make it in an angle, and I think you can protect it, but guys can get out there where they want to get out there. So
that's a great point. So maybe on this third round of bonds, I know we do have a big bond coming up. If you vote no on a cafeteria, a gymetaria, whatever those things are called, or cafetorium, as well as added space for the elementary school. That's a tough one. You got to definitely vote yes for that one. 0-1 here for Carson Gump, the sophomore. Big hit, third base side. That just drops foul. That's unfortunate for my man Gump.
I like the power though.
Hey, it looks like he's okay. Looks like he's okay.
Right. He was battling a hand injury. He wanted to. The doctor said, "Hey, let it heal for a week." He knew we only had 2 games last week. Knew our boys could take care of it, and decided to take the healing time off. So
yeah, Carson had worked his way in and around. I know he had put a lot of work in the cages. Worked up to 5-hole, I believe, from a batting perspective. All right. So 0-2 here for the sophomore.
And he says, I've been working in the cages, and that's not one you want to work on. So
that's all right. Carson Gump will get hit by a pitch. Brody Nichols coaching first base. So freshman getting held up on the fist bump. Let's see if he'll get one right there. Brody probably needs a helmet on.
When we're talking about safety, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, well. Drake Woody, sophomore, up to bat. Drake had a hit earlier in the varsity game. Right over second base. Takes first pitch inside for ball 1.
It was a nice line drive right up the middle.
Yeah, that was about one of about 5, I think, back to back right over second base. It felt like that way anyway. Beck with the delivery falls off the mound. Wow.
Was that called strike?
And it was?
It was.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Wow. All right, 1-1. Drake Woody says, I was thrown off by that delivery. That one's gets the corner for strike 2.
It is high and wide.
Big zone. 1-2 count here for Drake Woody, the sophomore. Drake coming back from a hand injury as well. That will be a chopper over 2. We'll have the forced chance of the double play. It'll be in time. It will be. So the 6, was that a 6-3 double play?
6-3 double play. That's one of those, hey, we know we can run. Let's start stealing. But maybe they're worried about his hand, and he got it injured on going into second last time. So
yeah,
I don't know.
And maybe with the fact that Drake had that hit in the varsity game. Right. I don't know. All right, so this is not Parker Atkinson.
This is Aiden Berry.
This is Aiden Berry, yes. Oh, my gosh. Did that come off his face?
It came off the shoulder, but it could have just as easily popped him in the face, yes.
Wow. Aiden Berry didn't even
he
flinch.
Looked at it, practically hit his shoulder.
Wow. Kid's tough. All right, that'll bring up Tucker Meyer after the hit by pitch, first pitch. As Aiden Berry kind of just, says, hey, let's get going. That will be down low, and Aiden Berry will be stealing. They'll have a throw to 2. Wow.
That was very competitive.
Wow. Is that Hughes behind the dish?
Is that a number 3?
Yeah,
yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
so Hughes, who started in the varsity game, finished at catcher, stays at catcher here for the JV, and they don't have a whole lot of guys. So this is where we're at. So inside pitch for a ball. Yeah, it looks like Coach Whalen has 1 kid left in the dugout.
Okay. Where'd the rest of them go?
Was there others?
Well, were they on the bus?
Were there others here earlier?
Oh, yeah. I thought there were.
Well, yeah, I guess he's got at least 9, 10 plus 6, 17. So maybe they're sitting down. I don't know. They're got 1 kid on the wall. Maybe they're back there hanging out. The Bulldog faithful, there's about 2 here watching. All right, so 3-0 here for Tucker Meyer. That one's down low and away for ball 4. So with a runner at third, Aiden Berry.
He's going to have to take those shin guards off if he wants to hit, though.
Yep, shin guards.
Shin guards.
All right, there we go.
Hey, maybe you saw 2 kids get hit.
Yeah. I think Bolton was having a little chuckle there around all that. So we'll have we'll have a pinch runner. I guess maybe even courtesy is Tucker. That is Tucker Myers will get the last at-bat out, which was Drake Woody.
Yep.
So Drake Woody will go to first. He'll go ahead and go. Big hit and run. That'll go to center field, and that'll be out number 3. So well struck there by Compton.
It was, for sure.
And that'll be the end of it, where we have a tie ball game, 0-0. You want to take a timeout?
Let's take a timeout.
Okay, we'll be right back. CWTV.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up, get you some.
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
All right, Cashion Wildcat fans. Bottom of the first in the JV action. Your Cashion Wildcats against the Minco Bulldogs. If you're just joining us, varsity win 15-4.
Woo-hoo!
20-5 on the year. So last year, Wildcats were 25-6. So 20-5 so far this year.
That's a good stat, and that was a team that went to the semifinals to lose to the eventual champ Silo.
Right.
And you know what, man? With the Joey Wilson situation, that he got ejected in the
man,
that messed. That honestly did. And I know hindsight 2020, blah blah blah. I know going back, throwing Cooper in game 1,
right,
when we felt like, I think a lot of us like, we could have, and we did. We run ruled him.
Right.
But then losing Joey, that was because Joey, I believe, was going to pitch against Silo in that second game.
Right.
All right, so Tucker Myers on the mound. Any changes? Everybody the same? So
looks like,
we got
second base. Is that Gump at second base?
Yeah, that's good. Gump was there. Gump was at 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got Sylvester at first, Gump at 2, Woody at short. Is that that was
is that Jaden Bolton at
Bolton at third? Yes.
Trevor Cook in left.
Yeah.
Looks like Drew in center.
Yep. And Cooper McGuire, that'll be ball 4, and then Austin Compton behind the plate. So
right.
27, that was Valdez. Valdez had 3 hits in the varsity game. He had a great day, didn't he?
All he does is get on base.
And then he got a walk there. He drew the walk there. So Valdez will be on base. Pitch.
Nope.
Wow. Went after. Didn't even look at first. He said, I'm just going to take care of business here. Number 20, that is Bross. Broth or Bross?
Say Bross.
Bross.
Bross. Like
Bross. Okay, yeah, like brass, but Bross.
Or like Springsteen.
Or Haas.
The boss.
The Bross. Bruce Springsteen.
We're going to call him the Bross.
John Cougar Mellencamp or Bruce Springsteen?
I'm going to go with Springsteen.
I don't get the
complete band, Springsteen.
I don't get it. E Street Band, who cares? I do not get the Bruce Springsteen love affair. I just don't get it.
Not enough to sell out show after show after show at Madison Square Garden.
Okay, I appreciate the jab that you just said there. I said, I'm not saying that it's not real. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pass ball, throw there off the hitch up.
I think I just saw he was in the state of New Jersey. He got his own holiday.
Okay, well, maybe that's what it is. Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen. Maybe if you're a rock guy from New Jersey, I would put Bon Jovi as better than Springsteen. That's just me. Just me. I just don't get it. I think he had one song?
Right.
Springsteen. How many songs did he have? Name a song.
Born in the USA, Glory Days.
Okay, there's 2 songs. Those are 2 good songs.
Okay, who's on your bucket list? Who do you want to see in concert?
I feel like I've seen who I've wanted to see.
Okay, so who would you circle back around? Who's number 1?
Big shot, left side. Let's see if Trevor Cook's got the glove, and he does.
There you go.
Good job, Trevor.
Can of corn out there.
Yeah, I loved it. He was confident, came through. Nice grab there. He didn't catch it down by his ear like a lot of folks like to do. Bucket list. Wow, that is a. I would say, man, I have to think about that one.
Okay.
I'd have to think. What about you? Do you have a?
Okay, well, I'll circle back around. What is the best concert you have seen? You don't have a favorite that just stands out there?
So I would say Green Day.
Nice.
Green Day in the TNT building at the State Fair Arena. No, I take it back. Metallica.
Ooh.
Metallica, I would say Metallica was probably one. That was the Enter Sandman tour. That was 1991.
Yep.
That was fantastic. I did see Eazy-E and Vanilla Ice in a small venue. Those were good. I would say, but I'm getting nostalgic now because then I'm talking about when I was in college, Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana,
right.
Pearl Jam, all of those. When I was in 7th grade, Van Halen.
Ooh.
The 1984 tour.
Wow.
And Lloyd Noble.
Holy cow.
Was able to go to that with some friends. That was, fantastic pitch, Tucker Myers.
Hey, strikeout number 4 for Tucker Myers.
Yeah, we're sitting here. Poor Tucker. Tucker's family, they're wanting to watch this on CWTV, and we're ruining it with nostalgic band opportunities. I don't know, man. It's a great. I've seen, the big shows like Rolling Stones. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, that's good stuff. Old people. Yeah, great way to go. But I think some of those tighter venues have been my more
for sure
favorite
I agree.
ones. But I'm having to think about this a lot.
I saw Green Day at the Brady Theater in Tulsa.
Speaking of the Brady Theater, Counting Crows. No, not Counting Crows. The Black Crows.
The Black Crows?
The Black Crows in the Brady Theater.
There
yes,
you go.
That would be fantastic. Runner goes. Compton with the throw to 3. Great dig by my man Bolton.
Great job getting off that bag.
And guess who's on bags? Number 27, Valdez. He's just he's just been the man for the Bulldogs. Somebody go buy that kid a Gatorade and a Snicker bar. He's put in good work. Maybe they'll stop at the Flour and Fennel on the way out and get a pizza, or the Corner Store. They got Devil Dave's Pizza. To mess with the doubles. The poor Corner Store. I know we all got this new fancy pizza joint.
Right. Hunt Brothers is good stuff too.
That's right, Hunt Brothers. You know what? Sometimes and you got to go in and get an Almond Joy, a Diet Coke, fill up your tank. I don't know, but they're not sponsors here. But we do. We love all those guys at the Corner Store.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a new gift store. Nikki Joe Smith's going to open up right next to Flour and Fennel. I don't know what's going to happen behind there. There's something going on behind there.
Nice job, Tucker. Way to leave the runner stranded at third right there in a 0-0.
What is Tucker doing? He's getting guys chasing that.
Man, what is 5 of the 6 outs by Tucker Myers.
Yeah, and he's getting the chase. He
is.
I mean, there's a little bit of action. I don't know what he's doing, but he's gotten and this is the varsity for Minco. This isn't like they're just refreshing their varsity. But give Tucker credit, 5 Ks as we move to bottom of 2. Yeah, we're going up. We got the Coffee Revival place.
Yes, we do.
Old Town.
Over there in the right across from the bank.
I haven't been in there in a while. I need to go in there and get a cup of coffee.
Yep.
I need to figure that out.
Hey, not trying to circle back, but
Please.
you want to
bands.
Funny Metallica story.
A funny Metallica story.
So,
by the way, what's his name? What's the lead singer? Van Brunt. What's his?
Michael Hatfield.
No, it's not Hatfield. Is it Hatfield?
It's Hatfield.
Okay.
So, so Metallica's in town, and my buddy's he's getting married, and the wedding hotel was the Biltmore over there.
Okay.
And we walk in.
It's Tulsa.
Oklahoma City.
The Biltmore.
Waterford.
Okay,
sorry,
Bubba.
Sorry,
See,
Waterford.
there was a Biltmore, but it was over by the airport, and I don't think anyone would want to be.
Sorry, the Waterford.
Okay.
So we're walking in to go see my buddy and stuff. Metallica's walking out.
At the Waterford.
At the Waterford.
Off of 63rd and May.
Cool.
Something in that area. 63rd Penn. Okay.
So we didn't talk to him, of course. Kind of stunned as you just saw him walk past you. But my buddy said that his brother was out at the pool, and was it Lars Ulrich is over there, and he wanted to go up to him and go, "Oh, man, I love your music, guys. I got it all on Napster."
Oh yeah, that would have
because
been
that
nice.
was a big.
Yeah,
that was a big deal,
he was
so.
trying to be funny.
He was.
Yeah,
trying to be funny.
for all you folks that don't know about Napster and MySpace, so Napster was one of the original, and there was an issue, before the
Music
iPod,
sharing, yep.
before the iPod and Apple Music and all that, you could basically download music, and they
For
weren't
free.
they were for free. They weren't getting paid.
Yep.
And so folks like Metallica was on that list. Who else was on that list? Somebody else was really.
I just know they were the main pusher, and him specifically. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. It's his work.
No, I totally agree.
All right, speaking of work, it'll be Bolton up to bat. Wildcats 0-0 here with the Bulldogs. JV action. Breaking ball, that'll be called strike. It sure will be, as number 34 Beck on the mound, the right-hander. How tall do you think he is? 6'1"?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes skinny guys get
looks tall. He's the pinstripes and everything.
Yeah, he's got it going on. Bolton, is this his first at bat?
This is his first at bat. So.
He didn't get any in the varsity game, did he?
No, he did not.
Okay, he's going to break that one in for strike two. So 0-2 quickly. So breaking ball. Bolton's like, come on. He's got a little smiley smile. He's getting some grief from everybody in the dugout.
Trying to see who's running out there. Derek took his laps.
Yeah.
And,
that'll be a little right side dinker, and that'll be caught by the first baseman, number 4. That is Reynolds. So Bolton will head back to the dugout, and that'll bring up number 26.
Oh, you know who's
Drew
running?
Westerhoff.
It's Tucker. He's done.
Oh, Tucker's
so he's getting
done.
his laps
Yeah.
in now. So.
Okay. And the purpose of running is supposedly the lactic acid and
Correct.
buildup of all that. Really,
Correct.
is that true?
I don't think it's true.
Oh.
Man, back of the helmet on the little Cashion Wildcat paw on the back.
So what? I think Westerhoff has gotten hit every time. If you got a number on Westerhoff,
I do. I have some stuff out here. So,
see if you can pull hit by pitch by Westerhoff, because I think he's gotten hit every single time. So as Westerhoff makes it to first base, Westerhoff, he's a walking smile. That'll bring up Justin Sylvester, another freshman here for the Wildcats.
Believe it or not, that was his first
No.
at bat in a varsity game.
Okay. All right.
JV, different story.
Runner goes. That'll be a stolen base. Nice job there by Westerhoff. Westerhoff plays a little wide receiver, did a little JV running back as well for the football team there with Coach Shackelford.
Right. Westerhoff in varsity action. That was he's run in 2 different games. So.
Okay. All right. Justin Sylvester starts at that fastball inside for strike 1 or 1-1. Yep. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you, umpire, getting the scoreboard up to speed. That one, little contact work left side as my man. Woo! Wow.
There you go. That was a nice.
Brassfield.
I mean, he drop steps on this side. He plays third, drop steps over there, and makes some catches.
Give him credit there. Nice out there. That'll be out number 2 as Cooper McGuire up to bat. Cooper had a big old hit, and he's had a bunch of big hits in varsity and JV play. Kid generates a lot of power, usually to the left side. Let's see with a runner at 2 if he can put something out there. Pops Kevin runs he's got a softball glove company and actually does a lot of through Resilient Softball. Does a lot. He'll hit that one towards third. It looks like it'll come off of Brassfield, a little loop-de-loop. Play at first is not in time. McGuire showing his speed, and that'll move Drew Westerhoff to third. So runners at corners, so first and third. So nice work there by McGuire putting the ball in play. And I'll bring up Trevor Cook. We'll finish up on Kevin McGuire. He's got that Resilient Softball, makes some fantastic gloves. A USA Softball outfitter, big-time softball supporter. And so certainly if you got a girl out there that plays softball, maybe something to check out.
Well, I fully expect to see a 10 out there come College World Series.
Yeah,
time
he'll
with
have
this
one.
stuff out there for sure.
Yeah, he's got a ton of
check it out.
Ton of NIL deals with college players. I think even Grace Lyons has got her own glove, and they're big OSU folks. So I know there's got to be there's a couple of OSU softballers that are part of that Resilient family, and I think he's got some professional.
He does
professional softballers, so big time. It's just again out of Cashion, Oklahoma. It's just crazy. All the coolness that comes out of this small little town of 1,000. McGuire will go, pass ball. Westerhoff will stay at third as that one comes back.
That's tough on staying at third when it's a 0-0 ball game. So,
is that a Brian Nabavi sighting?
It is.
Brian Nabavi's going to get to come back in. So Brian got some varsity time. Now he'll be able to check in here in the second inning, get an at bat. He was robbed, absolutely robbed. I know Mama Nabavi, Liz will be I know she's ticked off, but great play there by Molnax. Big hit.
Trevor Cook.
He had a big hit in that last game. He's going to score 2 here. So 2 RBI single for my man Trevor Cook. Way to go.
He went down there. He just kind of watched his shot. And the fastest man on the team literally kind of skipped his way down to first. I think he could have had 2 out of that if he wanted.
No doubt. We say here, Trevor, go run track. But he's like, no, I want to hang out, play baseball. And Nichols is getting an ear from Mounts as well, not to send him. So that'll bring up the lefty, Brian Nabavi. Wildcats put 2 up, take the lead 2-0. Trevor Cook will go ahead and go on this pitch. That will go up top. Throw will be held. So stolen base for Trevor Cook.
There you go. We talk about speed. Putting it in play.
Trevor, didn't he have he had a big double, I think, last at bat, or maybe even a triple, did he not?
I'll have to go back and look, but it wouldn't surprise me. He turns doubles into triples, I'm sure.
So that one is outside for the lefty, Brian Nabavi. Nabavi staring at 2-0. Had a good knock there to right side. Let's see if he can carry this one over here into left center. Score that run. That'll be inside for ball 3, 3-0. He wants to hit. I know he does.
I know he does too. He wants to see if he can put it over the short or the second baseman this time. He got robbed. I can't believe it.
Dirty 30. That'll be ball 4. You have no other choice but to.
That's a disappointed jog right there.
Puppy sad. He's sad puppy heading over to first base. He'll leave Nichols hanging. He'll give him the bump there. He'll give him the pat. Nice work, freshman to freshman. Again, this is culture. These kids, I mean, they get along.
Oh, for sure.
And they don't all have to be BFFs, but they all know what's out in front of them. And Eli Martinez, big swing. Stolen bases there on the big hack. As Nabavi will round 2, and Trevor Cook will head to third.
So Eli, see if he can drive in that all-important third run of the inning.
Titus Davis. We got a Titus Davis sighting on the deck. Titus had a hit as well at his last at-bat in JV. I can't remember who that was against. Was that against Morrison or it was against Luther?
Was it against Luther or OCA?
Okay, may have been OCA.
Luther game was closer than what we anticipated it to be.
So he's showing the bunt. He's practicing his bunt look with 2 outs. I don't think he'll be able to do that. But Eli Martinez, 0-2, 2 outs. The drop third strike. We're gonna. He's out.
It's
like
run. Does anyone know what's
Eli.
going on?
Run, Eli. So that'll be strikeout and out number 3 as Wildcats will strand 2, but not after 2 on the Trevor Cook single. The Wildcats will take it to top of 3. I think this is going to be the last inning.
Okay.
And we still have daylight.
We do.
Neil Diamond, you've seen him, right?
I have seen him. My favorite concert, I saw Garth Brooks in Las Vegas by himself in that small little venue.
Wow!
And I know he's playing there again. Some people are going out there, and man, I am super jealous. So
he just did a concert. I think he raised $2 million for OSU.
I saw it. Well, he was in the McKnight Center, which I've seen a concert there, and it was just
that
for
new performing arts.
Yep. And he said they asked him what it was like coming back to Stillwater and playing. He was prideful about it, but he was excited because his daughter was playing at Willie's that night.
Ah, okay.
So I thought that's kind of everything comes full circle a little bit. So.
Full circle, I love it. So, yeah, absolutely. My man Garth Brooks, that I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that for sure.
I enjoyed Stone Temple Pilots. That was a good concert as well. So
that was probably at TNT.
That was at we went down to Dallas.
Oh, this Dallas.
And saw it in. I just remember a buddy of mine got a tattoo on his leg before that concert, and then we were down
front. In Deep Ellum?
And down in Deep Ellum, and then he just got it hammered on his leg from people in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not a wise choice.
I will tell you a story. So speaking of mosh pits, so it was Smashing Pumpkins, and I was in, and I was also crowd surfing, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yes.
I'd love to. Yeah. How did that end?
Yeah, this is how it ended. So as I got close to the stage, I was there. I was working, and as I got close to the stage, a security guard, and this is I was in college. I'm the same size as I am now.
Okay.
165 pounds, 175 pounds, and guy takes me with one arm, picks me up, throws me over into this kind of
gated area.
Little calf run, and you get in it and they just work you down. But he literally one-armed pulls me out, throws me down. I'm running, and then I'm looking for my first spot in between security guards. As I'm running, I dive back over in between, back in. So I got back into the concert.
That's funny.
Yeah, they weren't going to let me leave. So, all right, Cooper McGuire. I got a Cooper McGuire sighting on the mound. Fantastic work there. He had a nice hit there. He'll be on the mound. Right-hander gets the number 14 to swing. That's Malo. We'll say Malo.
Malo's the one that said, hey, this kid gets a hold of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big kid. On deck is number 7. That's Chan. That's going to drop in. Great pitch by McGuire. Fantastic. A little smile there from Cooper.
Even he liked that one. That got Cooper's approval on that.
Cooper he's actually a little fun fact. He's I think nationally ranked in BMX, believe it or not. And
awesome.
Yeah, so he travels. He gets him swinging on there. That's drop third strike. We'll have a little run out to first base. Eli Martinez with the glove. The nice backup by Cooper Gump, and that's out number 1 and K number 1 for Cooper McGuire. Yeah, Cooper travels all around the country, and there's it's just amazing. And I think it's a lot of it here. The mentality here in Cashion is nobody gets pigeonholed. I mean, go find the drum that you beat to. Go find your thing, and you're going to be supported. So big shout out to Cooper's folks and his family supporting him in the BMX, but definitely out here on the baseball field's been fantastic. So that one was that ball 1?
That was ball 1, so just a bit out.
And here we'll come back. That'll be up top for ball 2. So 20 here with 1 out.
So this is number 7, Chan.
Yeah. And we'll go back up. Looks like top of the lineup or near the top lineup is number 23 will be coming up. That's Mounts. It's up top for ball 3. So Cooper trying to working all parts of this zone. He'll get a little encouragement there from Bolton. I love it when kids are talking to each other.
For sure.
Then we'll be bound and low for ball 4. So Chan will head over to first base. He'll get a little applause here. This is the part here, JV guys getting an encouragement, getting some innings that maybe they haven't gotten.
For sure.
So
building a lead here. Let's see. They're going to see the top of the order here. So let's see if they can hold on to it.
All right, so out of the stretch. See, McGuire will have a move here as Chan works his way off first base. He'll come back. Eli Martinez with the dig. Martinez's glove has gotten a lot better.
It has. I mean, that's not an easy play right there, and he digs it and holds the runner at first.
All right, so Wildcats hanging on to a 2-0 lead here. Again, this is the last inning. That's straight up. The best that the Minco Bulldogs can hope for is 3 runs here.
Right.
So the Wildcats, do you think we'll finish the bottom of 3 if we hold them here?
I bet he'll let him hit.
Let him hit?
Because there's only 3 innings.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
They may not want to deal with it, but we'll see. All right, so 0-1 here is Cooper McGuire is able to get the – drops it in. Another one. Drops the hammer. 0-2 here. Nice work. Think he goes to it again?
Yes. I wonder if it's because Coach Jay's not calling anything, is he? Or is he calling it himself?
He's not, because
everybody wants to get him with the curveball.
He'll get him popping up. That's going to go out towards Gump. Drew Westerhoff. In and out of his glove.
Throw to 2. Throw to 2, young man.
Force at 2, a fielder's choice. And he does. Drake Woody, as Chan thought it was caught. We all thought it was caught as Westerhoff makes a diving attempt at that. In and out of his glove. Couldn't squeeze it. He looks at his elbow. That was a tough one, but Chan just a little bit bad luck there as that'll be out number 2 for the Minco Bulldogs.
Man, excellent effort there. I love to see the all-out extension almost bringing it in.
All right, so that'll bring up number 1, Moreira, right-hander. I think this is his first at-bat in this game. So on base is a little back throw to 2. Is it in time? It's not. Gump there with the backup. I think Drake was a little late. It was a good throw.
He was a little late there. It didn't help that it was to the second base side. So
that's a tough situation there. But, hey, give our man number 23, Mounts, credit. It was a good takeoff, good lead. I would have liked maybe on that first look to go back. But nonetheless, a good pop there, good opportunity there for Austin Compton to get a stolen base.
Your son's winning the race to the left field pole.
He's showing it. He's showing his Nick Nababi running style. Got those big arm movements. He's got that hair flow, though, too. All right, so 0-1, 2 outs, top of 3, runner at 2 for the Bulldogs. A little contact there, 0-2.
Well, just barely got a piece of that, sending it straight back.
I'll tell you what, man, Morey has got a good beard.
I like it.
A good, strong beard game here. All right, so 0-2, 2 outs.
See the spin move here? Nope. Gump will move off.
Oh, there it is. Oh, we had a chance. You know, if he wouldn't have stuttered, if he wouldn't have kind of hitched, he would have had a pretty good chance at that one. Good cover there by Gump at second base as Drake Woody stays set at shortstop. And we'll have a delivery here. Breaking ball. Oh, we have a runner at 3.
Oh!
In and out of the glove. Off his face, it looked like
it almost looked like it hit him in the chest or
maybe the chin. That's a tough one.
Yes.
He kind of had it in the glove, was looking for where the runner was. It kind of went in and out. I hope he's okay. He kind of nods his head. It's like no chance he wants to come out. So with the ball in the turf, that moves the count to 1-2. Runner at third now. Breaking ball.
2-2.
It's a good pitch. I think if Compton would have stayed in there as long as possible and thumbed up that one, I think he would have had a chance at it. It looked like he moved a little bit. I think he was looking at the runner at third. So 2-2, 2 outs. Cooper McGuire on the mound looking to get that third out here. And he does. Nice work there. Cooper McGuire with another K, and that'll be the end. And we're
watching.
Nabavi's coming out, and it looks like he's going to have, and I think that will be it. So Wildcats victorious, varsity and victorious thanks to Trevor Cook's 2 RBI single. Wildcats win 2-0 here in JV time. And big shout out to Coach Whalen and the Minco Bulldogs, thanking them for them coming out to beautiful Lance Beitler Field. Wildcats, again, will have a busy day tomorrow as they'll be taking on the Amber Pecasset Panthers. And we'll have it live. First pitch, 4:30 again?
First pitch, 4:30. I know today started at 5. Don't be late for an exciting game tomorrow. 4:30 start.
All right, Mike. Mike will have the call for you guys tomorrow. Any thoughts?
I'm excited about tomorrow. This is one of those you circle on the calendar. This game and the one against Latta later this week should be fun. Tune in or come to the ballpark.
Absolutely come if you can. I'm Naaman Abavi for Mike Schlein. We appreciate you guys joining us here on another awesome production and broadcast of Cashion Wildcat Baseball. The Wildcats again victorious. We appreciate you guys joining us and hope to have you back tomorrow. Y'all take care. Go Cats and God bless.